Oh, my. That was quick. Let me get my Florinaise, y'all. Here I come. I am being the early bird this morning. I've been up a long time, y'all. I couldn't sleep. Get my Florinaise. Y'all, I was just up so early this morning, and I'm strolling the streets, but I was really waiting around too also to see was Lady Nika gonna come live, because I think she be coming live right before me on Miss Pizarro, so I didn't see them. I said, well, I'm gonna go ahead and go live because it looked like since I've been up a long time, I'm anxious to go ahead and I've done everything in here that I possibly can in the house. You know, I'm sipping coffee, I'm doing everything. I said, let me see if anybody on. So I'm looking around the B sector. Deanna was on though, and I still can't quite catch on to who she was discussing this morning. I don't know if it was Adrian, beloved sister, somebody that rolls around with that clique. I know I heard her say something about Heidi, and I know for a while Heidi was doing most of her commentary on them. So I was thinking I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch it, but I was writing in her chat because she was asking questions about this leaked meeting I fit to get into. Now I'll put it on my community board. Okay. Apparently, not apparently, it is a leaked meeting with Miss Dovey, Mrs. Ornstore. I don't know if I pronounce her name right. Ossietra, you know, the Caucasian lady, and one of her supporters, and Brooke. And it was a Zoom meeting. But you can hear Debbie also saying somebody's trying to get up there who's in the back. And one of them said, can't nobody get up there, you know, it's a private meeting. So I'm thinking whoever leaked that was somebody was back there and Debbie didn't know how to get them off of there. Now, the person that put the meeting up, name is Security Unlock. Let me go look so I can tell y'all exactly the name. And so I, you know, went on to that person's community board to see who they are and how many videos. The only thing I saw was 2 videos, and they have 22 subscribers. Might be 23 now. I subscribe because I want to catch the next video. I'm nosy like that. I want to see who it is. So I put that on my community board. And the way I found her, because I was watching Kwani, and Kwani was saying, go to the community board. And somebody else was woke this morning, and I kind of said that to them too as well. And they said they had already been seeing that. Now the person name is Beef Insecurity. Now I'm gonna tell y'all again exactly how many people they got over there. Let me turn this down. Okay, they got 100. Oh wow, they got all these subscribers since it's been up there. Because this morning it looked like it was 22 subscribers. They got 144 subscribers now. You see how the beef sector is? Honey, we be over there trying to be nosy. And it's only 2 videos. And the other video up there is Rick Reed. It's 62 views from back in the day I guess when him and Spilly wasn't getting along, I might play that too so y'all can hear it. So it's just those two videos up there as of right now. But let me get into the Zoom meeting. Now, apparently in the Zoom meeting, it was a lot of tea being spilled. And Kwani was going off this morning about the meeting because she didn't know anything about it either as well. And Brooke was on there clearly said, Brooke, girl, where you at? Said she was waiting for 15 grand of money and stuff. And Kwani was on there dragging her because of that video or that leaked Zoom, I'm assuming, because she was talking about Brooke, some clothes or something on top of the refrigerator. But I heard that in the streets yesterday through somebody else. And I forgot who it was. But she was also going in on Brooke's abusive relationship, allegedly, with her husband, and her and Carter. I guess her child had to go to the shelter a few months ago, and the house was dirty and stuff like that. But I don't know about all that. I'm just thinking, you know, when people, you know, met each other, they go off at each other, they tell, but I did hear something about some clothes on top of the refrigerator. Well, wait a minute, though. Where's my manners at real quick? For all of those that's going to miss this, come on extra early. For the people that be waiting to come on with time, I come on, the ones that really watch me. Y'all catch the replay. Thank you for coming to the replay as well. But let me speak, though. Good morning, Manny. I had texted a couple of people, let them know I was live because I'm on extra early and they probably be waiting to see, you know. So, which I know Lady Nika's not coming live because I've already texted because I didn't want to bump heads. And I checked with Pizarro. I didn't see her either because I be wanting to get the tea first, too, before I come on. Good morning, Miss Gerald, Jay Parrish, Nurse Shay, Angie. Oh, Sharon Marie, I got questions, girl. Hey, Miss Intel, see, I was right. That wasn't a Zoom. What was that? Because they said it was a private meeting. You see, it's on my community board, and you're here, W said somebody that's trying to get up here, and one of them said, no, it's private. They can't get up here. So what was that then? Because I'm thinking, Kwani thinking, some more people thinking that it's a Zoom. So what was it, Miss Intel? Good morning, Leslie, Dolly's game. But I'm glad I did look, though, first to see what y'all on, because I said, let me get this tea this morning. Because I lit up a long time, y'all. I know I'm going to take me a good nap sometime today. And I also got some things that I'm going to do early this morning before I was running around, come back home and take me out. So what was that? Well, so I thought it was a Zoom because I heard Kwani call it a Zoom. So that was a private meeting behind the scenes on StreamYard, y'all? What was that then? Good morning, Rhonda. Let me look at it again. Yeah, I got it in front of me. Okay, I'm reading it now. It said W StreamYard meeting. And I didn't really pay no attention because I'm listening to what Kwani calling it a Zoom. Oh, okay. All right. Well, it's hard to have no, I take that back. We used to have private meetings on StreamYard too, the TSCC, before we did our live on the mass train. Well, then, W, when you were saying somebody trying to get back there and you wanted it to be private, because if y'all listen to it, you can hear it clearly saying somebody else trying to come up. And why we just now seeing this? If you wanted it to be private, I don't know. All I know is this was leaked according to what I was hearing this morning. Now, so thanks for correcting me. Well, if she knew it wasn't Zoom, y'all go watch Kwani. She was on this morning. Go catch a replay. I think she's on. And I'm thinking Zoom. Because I'm hearing the word Zoom. Okay, it doesn't matter though. Either way it go, this was put out there 11 hours ago. See, and that's how I found it. Good morning, Vanessa J, Miss Brown, Hester, Capricorn. But how could you leak a see? That's why I don't be trying to do no private meetings on StreamYard. Because if it was supposed to be private, I wonder how. Must have been somebody that's back there because I clearly heard W say, wait a minute, somebody trying to get back here. And let me see. I'm going to fast forward this and let y'all hear it for yourself. But y'all didn't see it. But if y'all want to see it, it's on my community board. Let me see something. Let me do this.
And then we see, I don't know if I would have done that. The key player that's going, okay, go ahead. Only because there's other key players that could show up and cause you shit. Or one of your clientele, your guests. Okay, you know what?
Y'all, and I think that's why Kwani was upset. I don't know. I think I'm taking it that, and if Kwani you're in here, you can correct me also, that you didn't know that this meeting took place. Because she came right on, this morning, I mean, doing her Kwani thing. and dragging Brooke mostly because Kwani said, because she went on to Sir King's panel, and Kwani was telling Sir King that she had donated $100, which she said in her live too, and that she was planning on getting a rental car. But somebody in Deanna chat was saying she gave $300, but I clearly heard Kwani say $100. She's planning on getting a rental car, but she didn't get it. And she's glad she didn't get it because she said that Dubby talked too much. And she said she don't really know nothing about Dubby. She know what we know and what we see since we met her. And so Sir King was saying, well, how you just giving money to a stranger like that? And Kwani said she had no intentions on going to that trip with all the rejects. She just wanted to support Dubby. She said Dubby had asked for an email. She gave her email. Then she asked the number, and she said Dubby called her. And Dubby was telling her that nobody paid in full. And whenever she tried to call, they're not answering. And that's when Kwani said she suggested Sean Bradley because he the one that's doing area A and B. But she said she had it open for everybody to come, strangers and all, out her chat. And she wasn't going to go nowhere in a house full of strangers rejects, which I get what she's saying. But she said Dubby had it open to everybody. And y'all know I ain't mad at Dubby, ain't got nothing bad about Dubby. I'm just saying what Kwani's commentary was and why she went on Sir King's talking about it. I think that meeting or whatever it was, Zoom, a secret string meeting, whatever, evidently what I took from it this morning, when I saw her, she didn't know that went on, just like I didn't know that went on. But somebody did tell me they'd been seeing that, but I didn't. It was new to me too as well. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Miss Bess. Good morning, Tony Montana. I think Debbie had ended the dive and she thought us was just her, Brooke and Austria, but someone. That's what I'm saying, Tony. That it was supposed to be in private. And I clearly heard her say, wait a minute, somebody back here. And one of those ladies said, no, they can't get up here. So maybe that's why, Kwani was thinking Zoom, but now, yeah. Good morning, Rhonda. So Debbie needed someone to talk to. I'm assuming she wanted some advice because I'm thinking she got frustrated when people wasn't answering calls, people wasn't sending the money. But my thing is, and like Kwani mentioned it too, Brooke said she's waiting on 15 grand from something. I don't know what it was, but I'm gonna get back and finish playing a little bit of it for y'all to hear, or y'all can just see it on my community board. But Kwani, after she did her live, like I said, she went over there to Sir King's panel and he was questioning her why you sending money, and if you felt like it was gonna be a bunch of rejects. And Kwani just said she wanted to work for her, she was like all of us. We wanted it to work for her. I still hope one day it worked for her, but then the reality of it is I don't think it's gonna be one. Because I think whatever went on, W, didn't want us to know, or probably was kind of a little embarrassed about it. And because they saying that she is evicted, and oh my God, and they said Shelly over there doing the most. Shelly is posting everything left and right, which brings me to, and I hate to say it, everybody keep talking about yes. Shelly always did what she's doing. Shelly over there doing. So who's darker? Who's slithering? People just come out on the panel, be happy, laughing, and joking, accepting money, but all of a sudden slitherings over there. You know what I'm saying? I don't see no more being done back then that's being done these days. Actually, I think it's worse because I'm starting to hear about SWAT and all kind of stuff these days, but that's neither here nor there. Like I said, so let me get back to the original story. Kwani knew about that meeting, bless. That meeting isn't new. W and Brooke said they talked about what happened behind the scene with that situation. Well, why was she on this morning talking about it? My understanding, the way I heard her talking about it, as if she didn't know. I definitely didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So you said Miss Intel, that's just fake. She did know. Let's walk. I've been nosy. It's on your community. Yeah, it's on my community wall right now. Y'all can go peek at it, and I'm gonna speed up so y'all can hear the voices talking. You could tell in that meeting that Debbie was over it and had checked out the game. I don't even know how long ago that meeting was. I just know it was put up on here 11 hours ago, according to whoever this person is. But when I first looked at that person this morning, they getting some views now. They had, because you can see at the time, yeah, wow. You got 876 views, 144 subscribers. But when I first saw this morning, I could have sworn it said 22 subscribers because I went to that person's community wall because I wanted to know who it was. And we don't know who that is. It's a 22-minute and 20-second video. Yep. Y'all know I'm nosy. I had to get down. When I hear something, I have to always go look for myself. And you know, to the contrary, people say, "Oh, let's need somebody to tell them. Let's need somebody to tell them that damn thing." Let's been doing this now almost 3 years. Never need nobody to win for me. I gotta cuss out people on my own. Nobody got to tell me how to say nothing. Okay, that lie, you know how people like to make up stuff. Miss Intel Quanty did not know. She went live saying she didn't know it for people to go to her. Yes, it's on her community wall too. She didn't know. That's what I'm saying. And you'll also see that she was saying the word Zoom. So I'm assuming Zoom when I didn't really read the title. That happened to me once before. I didn't read the title and I did a nursery rhyme. My mind was just focused on hearing what they were saying and share, looking at the pictures, not, but I got to stop looking real quick like that sometimes, because sometimes it look real quick. So she knew about the meeting, but I don't know. A lot of pants on fire, just saying. I really didn't hear anything that we didn't already hear, though. It was my first time hearing about what went on in that secret meeting, some of the stuff. I'm not. And then lately, for this month, for sure, I've been missing a hell of a lot of lives. And I get on in the morning, rolling the ball, and that's why I be trying to catch Miss Pizarro in the mornings. Sometime I'll lay in the evening as I'm falling asleep and catch me some tea, because everybody know Miss Pizarro, she go from live to live. She'll leave her live and go get the tea and bring it back to us. So if you miss a lot of stuff going on over there, you're gonna catch some stuff that for sure you did not see. And I'm serious. So I said, okay, she come on, let me go talk about what I did see so far. That wasn't good. Then nobody said it was Sean Brady's Zoom meeting, Pooh Campbell. You must have just got here, honey. We said Dovey. Manny, that's bullcrap. She did know about that meeting with Brooke and old star W. And Brooke already talked. See, I don't know. No, but yeah, we ain't talking about Sean Brady is totally different. If you read my title, I don't think I wrote my title wrong. Good morning, Kareem Aqua. That's something different I'm finna get to. That got something to do with Toefualley. So I will look at my title again and see if I wrote it wrong. I said nothing about Sean's Zoom meeting or anything like that. So anyway, let me continue on this. Lord, it's a lot of scenarios going on here. Oh, yes, it is. But that's what Corey said. She just wanted to work. But Sir King was really calling her out. Now, listen, if y'all think somebody got a chat full of nothing but rejects and trolls, would you invite all of them people, and all these people, strangers, to being in one house? I guess that's what Kwani was trying to say. I wouldn't want to go either, because we don't know none of these people. We don't know if somebody is crazy for real or do something to you. Because like I said, I still haven't forgot about that man threatening me. I'm still on my P's and Q's and on my toes. Thinking about that. The man that came on there with when he was with what's the lady name? Lupita. Who was that Brown say? Them names Spirit Boy had made up. What was that man name? I can't think of that man's name. But he was with Lupita. Lupita's the one that was moderating over there for Rico. Oh, Brian said Lupita was two of them. Now, Brian said was a Brian. And who were the other two? The fake names. Anyway, y'all get the gist of what I'm saying. Okay. Yeah, this W thing seemed like it's gonna end. But W, get your coins, girl. Usually when somebody have an event, we come back and talk about it. Everybody make coins out of it. W got it going on and never did an event. So in my mind, she did the best. Far as the event, far as people on here talking about it and making coins, W was the best. People talked about Jay Wilson's event. We talked about Sharon's event and anybody else that may have had an event, but they're the only two that I really know. I talked about it a little bit. I talked about the TSCC event, though, when DS had to make Waddy get back in that house and have in that Airbnb and have sex with Rico, because he ran out there to the street talking about, that's my dick, I paid for that. Ran out there, and so DS told him, from where we got it, go back in there and do what you got to do. And that's when he came over here talking about he defecated, on his body, on his penis. Y'all remember that story? Yeah, I talked about that too. But this right here never, ever became an event. So it's an event before event. So in my eyes, in my ears, hearing, W girl, you won that for us talking on event. You didn't have an event. You won, girl, get your coins. But it's got to end pretty soon. But every day there's something going on. It's a different scenario, and I'm not mad at her. I'm not mad at her. I ain't mad at all. But Are they rejects to W? That's what, yeah, they're not rejects to her. I was Quantity that said that. And, and the rejects, from what I understand, was donate money yesterday for the pay rent move or whatever the case may be. Said she even got up and did a little jig. You know what I'm saying? People was really donating. I don't know how much was donated. None of that ain't none of my business. That's up to her if she want to tell it. I don't know. I sure ain't gonna use no bathroom behind no stranger either. But that was the things Quantity was saying. Lord, let me see. Let me get back up here because this is going fast on me. Face y'all, I just about to message you. Good morning, Faith. This is really never. Yeah, okay. I'm picking back up where I think I left off at. Betty White, good morning. I am the early bird, y'all. Been up early. And I couldn't wait for another hour and a half. I said, let me get on in here. First, I checked to see was my people on live. Will I be getting tea from in the morning sometime? So yeah, I'm almost back to where I was. Good morning, Miss Cruiser. Lord, you early. Good. Yeah, girl. Up early. I started hit you up this morning too, because I was getting bored. I said, let me see who's live so I can come on now. I'm going on a vacation. I'm getting my own hotel. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be in the house either, but everybody is different. I think that now, but it worked for Sean, but they also had rooms too, besides just that house. And they kind of all knew each other, from other bits, that he would give, on the outside. So I get it. Why, that house, it worked for them. But let's just face it. We all strangers, for real. But we have some personalities that we did make friends with that we do, because there's a couple I do want to meet for real. So, but that friends on YouTube, you can. I know somebody right now in my chat made a good friend, and that what their friend don't be on here no more, but they're friends. Since that's not true. And I hate to say this because I don't hate to say it. I ain't got to say nothing bad about him all the time. Sean made a lot of friends for real. I think BS made some friends for real. So people can. Maybe Jay Wilson ain't never met nobody that's a true friend. Other than Mark, I guess. And maybe that's why he stayed there, because some people do click, personalities do click, and they do want to meet. So, so just say you can't meet nobody. Because like I said, I got a few people I do want to meet for real. And if I was to have an event, y'all wouldn't know about it. I would only say it to the people that I know I will invite and want to meet. And that's it. That's all. And y'all wouldn't know about it until we actually get on and say, we're on our way traveling to the so-and-so. Y'all definitely would not know. You don't even know if I got something playing right now. I sure wouldn't tell nobody. It's amazing how people pay for an event. Event never happened. But the Morgan, that's the thing. Nobody really paid no money. They were given IOUs. And the money that was super chatted, which YouTube took 30%. Somebody sent 20. How much did they get it at 20? 16, 50, $70, $17. That was just for in support of it, for supplies and stuff. But as far as the trip itself, the house, there wasn't any money. And everybody keep saying that she scammed that money. There wasn't no money. But now W over there, and W hasn't even been on here long enough to really be doing fundraisers like that, but people sending money. I ain't mad at it. Get your money, girl. That's what you need to do. And no, whoever texts me, tell me, no, I didn't send anything. I'm getting ready for my birthday. I'm doing with my daughter-in-law. Not my daughter-in-law. My grandbaby. I have things to do. So I'm not in a position to do that right now. I'm planning something big for myself. And I don't mind giving. But I'm just saying at this moment, no, I'm not, before anybody asks me again, and give me some more money while you at it. Yeah. No, I'm not. And yeah, we're strangers too as well, but still we're all the strangers on here. I donate to birthdays and stuff like that. I do. But this one I'm not, because I don't got it to do like that. I prayed on it, but now I got something planned for myself outside of my family for my birthday. If y'all want to drop me a little something for my birthday, or want to get me a cup of coffee for my birthday this weekend. Actually, it's Friday. I think Friday's the 20th Friday. I said, go right ahead. I'm not thanking you in advance. I would like to thank the Be Center, because I am learning what not to do when it comes to my wedding. Yeah, girl. Now you can just say I'm getting married, if you want to. And people, if they want to feel in their heart, they want to donate, they will. But I got something going on right now. How many here? 190 people here right now. Can all of y'all send me $2? I've been here a long time. Can y'all send me $2? And up if you can, if that's the case. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so that's what's going on. Let me get to the second thing too. Yours is Saturday and mine is Friday. Okay, so Friday the 19th, Saturday is the 20th. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the haircut I'm talking about too. You know, I want to change my appearance a little bit. I did this all my life, and I keep saying I'm gonna post a picture from back in the day when I used to get it cut down like that. Yeah, mine is August 25th, and I pray God's blessing and mercies to see it. Exactly. I'm praying that I make it to that date because we don't know what might happen today or tomorrow. Life is not promised us. But I'm gonna speak it into the atmosphere that I will be here Friday and Saturday. Miss Curly, you got that right. Let me look at my calendar. I could have sworn the 20th was Friday. Oh, okay. Let's see here. I already done it. So let me change some stuff around here. I got it. Okay, because there was something I was planning for Friday that I was going to, no, okay, because I kind of wanted to go ahead and do my little nails and stuff, cut my hair. Okay, so it's Saturday. I had the days mixed up. But anyway, back to the original conservatory. So, y'all. So, I also put Sean Bradley on my community board. And let me tell y'all why. Because when I was up early this morning strolling around, I saw that Sean Bradley, y'all, was on live, and he had a question for Sir King. Sir King, and I want you to answer that question. He was challenging Sir King to join him in a commentary about sex, you know, having a threesome. He was asking Sir King, have you ever had a threesome? He said, you're a straight man. You mean to tell me, you don't want no two women or two men? You don't want to be, and I ain't gonna say the way he said it though, giving fellatio while somebody else pumping you back there, because he was very graphic with it. Y'all know how he talked. He said Sir King seems very awkward, that he would be very awkward in real life. Mm-hmm. He said, and he even asked Sir King, why ain't you married? In other words, he said Sir King was weird. He was giving lessons. Sean Bradley sounded like he was giving lessons on how to have sex in the rectum or something. I mean, he just went into details, y'all. I kind of kept even coming back because it was just a little bit too graphic. You know what I'm saying? And he said, if you ain't never had a threesome, what is your fantasy about having a threesome? What kind of threesome would you want to have? Because he kept stressing the fact that you a straight man. I felt like he was throwing something subliminal out there. And I know a lot of y'all, don't watch him. A lot of y'all don't like him. You don't got to get along with people to watch the ops because you're just keeping up with the commentary so you know what's going on the streets. So that's what I generally do. Or should I put it like that? That's what I gently do. Gentley. I gently will go watch some people in the beef sector, that so-called ops and vice versa. I think all of us do that. And, we had to do that too, especially on the pound. You got to keep up with what's going on. Okay. Hence the reason why I think Miss Pizarro get around, honey, and she catch up and go watch everything. So like I said, if you miss it, you'll go over there because it'll be funny because sometimes she'll leave for a minute and they be saying, well, Pizarro at? Pizarro go get, but she'll straight up tell you too, I got to go to the intel. Oh, do y'all want to shut down so-and-so here? And everybody said, no, just stay here. You go get it. Bring it back. Like that. So anyway, he's over there challenging Sir King about a threesome because he feel like if you're a straight man, what straight man don't have a fantasy to go rent a woman, to have a threesome with him and his woman? And that's true. I mean, everybody ain't gonna talk the bedroom business, but I'm quite sure a lot of people done experienced that, in the way he was talking when he was in the service. He had a little threesome and stuff because he even went into detail about how when he first gave fellatio when he was in the service, some woman, he said, told him to do that, and he did it. And since then, he loved it, or something like that. So he ain't ashamed like Jay Wilson, because he was telling W next to somebody that when they go off on her again, I think it was W, he was telling it to W, just play that sound. Now, I wish I had the time step of that sound. He played that grinder sound because he feel like that'll shut Jay Wilson up. And he played it so people can hear it, so they can play it. You know what I'm saying? I have been invited to numerous threesomes that I turned down. Everyone just not into them with both 3 men and women. And I wouldn't, especially these days, it's just too many things going around. We used to worry about the syphilis situation, but now we got the Rona going around. And then not to mention the monkeypox. The Rona, the monkeypox, And then the letters, the subs, Brianna called the subs, I call the HIV. You got y'all, they would literally have to bring their test kit with them and take a corona test so we can see if you got the corona. You see what I'm saying? No, So I don't blame you. Good morning, Dr. Meverett Bourne. Nobody touching your back. I heard that. Well, you know what? Am I having an old fashioned too? He ain't gonna play that either. Some men just don't play that. I don't know if they pride, the ego, or whatever, but you hear some do that. And that's why the question arose back then when I was talking about the young lady saying that her husband wanted to have anal sex. And I was wondering if she didn't go through with it, would he go on the outside and be curious about it? But she did. It was for Valentine's Day. And somebody did commentary behind me and said I mentioned somebody else did it for Valentine's Day. Got it all twisted up. You know how people just run with everything. People gonna run with this morning. But I think it's hilarious that Sean is calling out Sir King about a threesome. Sir King, are you gonna answer the question? Have you ever, I mean, I want to know if you're going to, go ahead and challenge him like he gave you a challenge. He wants y'all to do commentary together, speaking on the experiences of the threesome, Sir King. A lot of straight men aren't into that. Lucky they have enough. Yeah, and a lot of straight men, if they don't want their wife to do certain things, they'll go rent them a hole. Remember, I was telling you how men take trips in Las Vegas. And I asked y'all a question the other day. If a man cheats, does that mean he don't love his wife? I've seen plenty of men in Las Vegas for years pick up them old hooker from the bar or off the streets or something while they on vacation and they go back home to their wife. They don't feel like they're cheating. They feel like they're having fun. So, and I had posed y'all that question. People say, no, if he loved me, wouldn't do that. Girl, we don't know what these men be doing. You put up in their face, they're going to take it. Everybody wants your cookies, Manny. Yeah, the monkeypox got me delivered. I'm celebrating. Yeah, girl, these days. Now, back in the day, though, I remember my brother got married at a young age, and my father signed for him. He was just barely making 18. That's before he went off to college. They got married because they had a child early, but they still, when they did their career thing. But I remember having to sign for him way back there. And they had to go take a blood test before they got married. Do y'all remember? In the 70s and 80s, people had to go take a blood test before they were allowed to get married. We're in California for sure. Nowadays, I believe they need to take a blood test, a urine test, a COVID test, any kind of test that it is before you get married. You know what I'm saying? They just need to do that because you don't know what somebody got. People be worried about the herpes. People, go on remission, and stuff. You just don't know. You got to just do everything before you get married. I would want to do it before I even have sex these days. Come tell the truth about it. Y'all got all the free home kits. And I know a lot of y'all haven't had to use them. And I know every so often you're supposed to get them. I don't know if it was every 3 months, every 6 months. Take y'all COVID test, make y'all partner, y'all new partner that y'all meet. Take COVID test, even if it's positive. Take another one in the next 2 weeks, a week if so. After 3 tests every 2 weeks or whatever, and then okay. Because that's just the way it seemed to me. Y'all, it's hard for y'all young folks to be dating these days. SDAs are running rapid and U.S. no one is getting tested nowadays. It's sick. So King probably heard Sean Ferrell, the video went to clutching his invisible church pearls. So King do act like he's scared about talking about sex. Some came up once before. And he didn't want to talk about it. He do act like, I forgot how he put it. Maybe he's some kind of church. How church keep stuff suppressed. And they actually doing it on what they wrote, like the way we all feel like Pastor Juicy Booty over there was keeping it suppressed because he's another one still shy of you. See, he ain't gonna come out here and talk about the way men have sex. I know that because when Timothy Bland was on the panel, he was asking him about sucking. The way he said it, though, he used the D word. I'm going to say fellatio. Looked like you was getting upset, Pastor. Change the subject, get arguing, talking over him. He's another one shy of that fact because he was shy of the fact to come and just say he's a gay man instead of saying bisexual. Some people, and I believe, that was that church thing. Y'all remember back in the day, we was all of us used to do commentary on it. Tracy said it first when her and Jay Wilson first fell out, how he was back there allegedly. I still got that video. I might put it up just for some history since everybody want to go into the history thing. Allegedly behind the pool pit, sucking peen, getting close to the ladies so I can get to the husband. Y'all remember all that? Now, who been here 2.5 to 3 years ago? Y'all remember when that was first put out? Tracy, you was first one said it because y'all had fell out, remember? And I took it up because he was dragging me at the time and start saying stuff like that. So we usually would pick up stuff whether we think it's true or not, just like he was over there listening. But I was donating money because the girl babies had snotty nose and no good and damn well the girl had teenagers. Oh, I believe you know everything. I believe you. You know what I'm saying? But that's what people do when they get mad at you, when they drag you that reach back years ago and they when they and bring old stuff up. Supreme probably, yeah, okay, I read that one. How was Sir King supposed to have a threesome? How was Sir King supposed to have a threesome with? No, he was asking him, had he ever had one? And since he's a straight man, you mean tell me he ain't had no Sir King with no two women? You and two women, or a woman, two men, or whatever the way he was putting it. Sir King won't leave that bed alone. So I don't know what made him come on here and ask Sir King those questions. And I went back to see where's their video pertaining to him for the reason why Sean Brady was talking like that. But the only video I saw was when Kwani was on the panel this morning. So if something was said, it must have been before Kwani. So I stayed and listened to that when Kwani got on this morning telling Sir King what I was just telling you, how she said W talked too much and she donated $100 and she's planning on getting a rental car. But some people in Deanna Chest said she said 300. No, she didn't. Now I don't know how much money was raised. I don't blame Sir King. I wouldn't answer it. Everyone don't feel the need to tell all this sexual business. Yeah, he's not going to answer for real. But, but Sean Brady puts his on out there. He don't care. Him and Timothy Blaine don't care either. Timothy Blaine said he loved giving fellatio when he was talking to Jay Wilson. But Jay Wilson said he ain't going to say nothing either about his personal business. Ain't nobody going to do that. But I think, do ZT talk his personal business? We know the other boy talk his business because I think somewhere along the line when he was a little kid, the old man would start off getting him $2 or $3 for candy money or whatever, and he think that that's all life is about because if you listen to him, that's all they talk about, and that ain't what life is about. Especially if you're a couple, later on life is security and it's trust. It's wanting to grow old with somebody. You don't want to be lonesome. The kids out the house grown, got their family. You don't want to just have your kids desert their family. You got to let them go, and do their thing, but they're going to be there for you. You're their parents, don't get me wrong. But I'm just saying, so I think that comes way from childhood, that he think everybody just want to do sex. When you get a certain age, it ain't no big deal. You don't care about the sex every day or 4 or 5 times a week, like you was when you was a teenager in your 20s and some 30s. But however, you do have some men get old and that ego thing set in. I call it menopause. You know what I'm saying? They go get to some of them blue pills. He gonna be cussing, spitting his thick tongue ass. Don't Sir King like, well, I just said, to me, sound like Sean was talking subliminally when he said you a straight man and you don't want to have no threesome. He said, if I was a straight man, I'd be having women. Well, he used the word pussy. Good morning, Tracy's Delight. So you, Tracy, girl, I saw that this morning somewhere using somebody's chat. I said, oh, okay. I kind of thought it was, No, it ain't our business, but evidently something happened for him to be doing that. I don't know. I'm just repeating what I heard this morning. Y'all know how I do it. Women cheaters too. My mother said when she was coming, women was embarrassed to be a whore. Nowadays, women proud to. Oh yeah, you wouldn't tell your business. And the women back in the day, if they had a big family, their husband would know that they call themselves helping while their husband at work and go get them some money real quick. And the old folks used to say back in the day that a woman ain't got no business being broke because a woman have a commodity that would keep her from being broke. And then they will go on further to say, there's not a man that God didn't put on this earth that wouldn't give a woman some money. And that's true because gay, straight, bi, whatever, gonna give a woman some money. They don't want everybody to know, but they are. And they make like, no, I don't get no woman no money. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. So all that stuff they said back then to me is true. Okay. A woman has a commodity. And that's the truth. Well, you ain't got no business being broke. Young ladies, but y'all ain't got to tell y'all business. And a lot of them know what I'm talking about. And don't be broke, but they're not going to come on here and say it. But some of them will. Do y'all know if it was not a shameful thing back in the day for a young black girl to dance on a pole, I probably would have did it. These days, it's a job, not a big thing. And it was most of the Caucasian young ladies that was doing that back then. Even in the, still in the early 2000s, something like that, till this twerk stuff come out. And the black girl that already had a shape wanted their butt to be bigger than twerk, which black people always have been shaped up like that. And if they didn't have a big butt, they had the big boobs, they still had a nice shape. So I never understood and still understand why they would go alter their bodies like that. Like the Kardashian girl, that Khloe looks so skinny, but they thought skinny looks good. Hence that Twiggy girl back in the day that was a model. And everything was modeled around being really extra skinny bones and stuff like that. But it's not like that no more. You know what I'm saying? When they had that one group called Ippy in the 70s or early 80s in Las Vegas that was performing, all those ladies was built up. They all for like 135 and maybe 150. And it's in the right place. You know, they had the waist, they had the derriere, the breast, you know, everything, you know. I mean, shaped up. They weren't trying to see over there where they came from, the continent. They weren't all skinny like that. And still ain't. You know what I'm saying? But Khloe moved some of that stuff on her butt because that butt was just too big for her thighs. You can tell when somebody got a fake butt. It don't match their thighs. It's a lady on here I really like watching. She's honey and stuff, but I can tell, you know, that it's, you can just tell, you know, not that I be staring at people, but I'm just saying, you can tell when it's fake. Even when they get their breasts, it don't move and it's perfectly round. That's fake. Yeah. So it's cheating okay for both women and men because the characteristic of cheating has no gender. I don't think cheating is okay for neither one, but I'm just mentioning when people say, can your husband still love you if you cheat? And cheat to me is when they go on their trips and buy them hookers and stuff. That's cheating as well. And then the men I did know would cheat on their family. They would never leave their family. Never. I told y'all how something went down. The boy, the girl put it out there that she slept with her. He would beat the hell out of her for saying that because he wasn't trying to mess up his family. You know, some men just got cheating in their blood. And it goes for a woman too. But a lot of women, when they go cheat, they go do it for money. What they used to back in the day. Like I just said, the old folks used to say, a woman, they got a business. And some women, you know, when husband worked hard and back then, you know, they used to have a lot of kids. She'll go make some extra money to help out in the house without him knowing. So I guess that's what the old folks meant back there. You know, if you're single, you ain't got no business being broke. Baby, you got a commodity. You're a woman. Why you broke? Girl, please. You know, so had anybody been around know what I'm talking about. And that's just the way it was. That's what they said. And I believe that. Yeah, Lemon's still around. But Sir King is one man that I never heard of on here to talk about his significant other. Anybody else, even ZT, talk about the men he had. Jay Wilson had a partner. Billy said he used to date, don't date no more. My point is, because Sean talk about it all the time. Who else? My point is, he is the only one that never ever said they ever had a relationship or interest. And not that he had to tell us our business. We don't have to know his business. But if you think about it, he is the only one that never said nothing. If anybody in here free promoting themselves in my chat page, you know, to remove the statement, time them out, whatever the hell you got to do, because that's disrespectful. And that's why I mentioned Pretty Chocolate Girl chat the other day. Everybody was talking about, can they promote? Can they promote? And she's trying to get us stuff to know at the end of the thing, if I want to promote somebody, tell somebody to promote themselves, I will. If it's somebody I see and I you know, and I say, oh, go ahead, so on here like that. But no, who doing it? Just go ahead and move them for me, please. Because that is disrespectful. That's the only rule I have with it. Please don't be disrespectful like that. And if you got somebody else on, you want to go watch them. You ain't got to announce it here. Just go watch. We see Kwani give 200 at first and then give her 100. Oh, okay. Well, maybe she don't want us to know it was 300 because I specifically clearly heard her say to Sir King, and I heard her say on her thing, she gave her $100 on her time. She said, and she was thinking about getting the rental car. And she said it this morning, but she didn't get the rental car. Yeah, it's very rude. And who are they? Who's doing that? Is it somebody from the black sector? Because everybody over in the beef sector already know that you don't do that to people over here. folk who is having sex enjoying sex do not feel the need to discuss. No, they don't. Nobody do, but that's not the point I'm making here. I'm just saying that everybody come on here and talk like that. He the only one I have never heard talk like that. And I don't know if that's why Sir King is calling them out. I mean, not Sir King. Sean Brady calling them out, or what? There's something going on. Was there live somewhere to making him want to say that? Oh, okay. When I heard her say 100, okay. And when Aunt Connie did say she would get she said she'd get the rental car. I heard her say $100, and she was talking to Sir King, and she was saying, but she wasn't going to go with a bunch of rejects. And so he called out on there, well, why is you sending money for rejects? You know, like that. Manny, that is true at your best. Should no woman need for nothing. Well, that's what they used to say back then. I'm telling you. Used to say, I can get more with my skirt up than with your pants when you're with your pants down. And that was a way of putting it too. Pooh Campbell. That was a way to be putting it too. Yes, indeed. That's why they called it your pocketbook. Nick Phenomenal Scorpio, good morning. Cheat, she a whore, but if a man cheat, then that is just, well, that's what they used to say. They'll call a woman a whore bigger than I don't know what. But a man, you know, you're right. That's what they would say. A man can cheat all day long. And that's why I say a lot of men, some men, believe it or not, because I heard those kind of stories, didn't want that woman to perform fellatio on them. They'd rather go buy a hooker to do it because they see her wife is pure a certain thing. She shouldn't do it. That's the truth. Some of them go out and buy them a whore to get something done that their wife don't do, or something they don't want their wife doing. So it's just all kind of little stuff going on over there. And I hope I didn't accidentally push in. Let's see what's going on with my dad. Okay, I think I almost did. Ray took me a while to figure out what that meant. Let me see if we go back up and see what Ray said. Okay, am I going out or something? What is going on with my thing? Can y'all hear me? Say yes or no. If I go out, I'm coming right back because I got to get this blue thing off here. Look like it's only, I'm trying not to push in. Okay, I got it off. I don't know what happened. Got stuck right there on that word in with the blue things on the side. I thought I was going out. Okay, there we go again, y'all. If y'all want to get old girl an early birthday gift, go right ahead. Cool breeze in the morning. Good morning, cool breeze. Give me some money at the fuck. Okay, please hit the like button. Thank y'all. I'm living for me. I'm definitely getting my own hotel. If I'm vacation, I may want to screw someone I meet. I would like to thank the beef sector because I am learning what not. Okay, I think I read that one. See, I'm way behind. Let me get back up here. It's like I'm behind in these things, in these comments. Okay. All right, there. What is Manny doing for you to tell Manny to give you the device? Sir King would turn someone off in the bed. He top goofy. I can just picture him saying, oh, Lord, and breathing in hard will make someone get up and leave. Well, he did say he seems like he's an awkward man. That's what he said. I can't believe I'm doing commentary on what Sean Brady's saying over there, but commentary is commentary. Okay, I did read that with some behind. I did read that one. Let me keep going. It looked like it's keep coming back to the same thing. Very black. Good morning, Hayes J. Anthony Smith. If they were wrong, oh no, I don't think they're wrong though. Women do got a commodity, y'all. Come on. You don't sit around be broke, ladies. Y'all know what to do. I don't think they was wrong. Good morning, Keith Smith. You know, the golden rule for ladies in relationship: be a lady in the streets, and you know what in the sheets, in my bed, right? That's right. You got to be a lady in the street and a whore in the bedroom, but you bid it for your husband. Yeah, you got to be a freak in the street sheets. So you could have finished saying it. Remind me of that old sect over there, the Caucasian people, the Jim Bob, them, how they dressed themselves. At the little girl with the way they was taught, they wear pants, shorts, everything down. I bet their mama taught them how to be, all them cheering, how to be a freak in the room, a hoe in the sheets, a lady in the kitchen. But I'm a lady. I'm a lady. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna drop my link. We can talk about anything, y'all. I kind of glad I did come on early, but I was bored though. I was looking for the early birds. So I did catch one, like I said, with Deanna. And I wish she was here because I don't quite catch who I was back, but I know we was trying to get her the tea on what was going on, what happened with W and all that, because she didn't know nothing either about this meeting, that so-called secret meeting that's really StreamYard. It's supposed to be secret, because I clearly heard her say, and I didn't even finish playing them, play a little bit of it. I clearly heard her say, wait a minute, somebody else trying to get up here. And one of them said, no. Betty Wright's Best was awful for women. Betty Wright promoted side piece. But if anybody really took a song serious like that, that's on them, Miss Cruiser. It was fun to listen to her, but she right about all the way lover. You got to be all the way lover. You got to be all the way love with your man, because if you get boring and want to stay missionary, he might go find him a old hoe out there. Then, like I say, some of them don't want their wife to do certain things, but come on now, you know what I'm saying? So some of it's okay. You got to be all the way lover. Dun, dun, dun. That wasn't bad about that part though. So I mean, who gonna really? And that goes the link if anybody want to talk about anything on here. So those were the two major things. Who else came on besides Shelley showing all that lady stuff? But I didn't really catch her, but a little bit of it. And she spoke on the CEO part when I was saying that everybody's convinced that she's Maddie's CEO. And I think that's a lot of the reason why, Vest thought she really knew somebody was really all that. I'm assuming. That's all I said. I didn't say that bad about her. And I was just, saying something that wasn't said when I was listening to Spilly Boy. And the fact that when she said, like when Nicole said, people had sent pictures of vagina, I said, well, you was her mentor. You was TSCC. Did you send a picture of vagina? Jay Wilson all giddy on the panel. He come over and start talking to us sometimes till we get mad and get through it again. Did you send a picture? I'm just amazed at these people that does that, especially all the ones that was over there before me. But see, the only one took it, didn't get mad, because Shirley got mad with Jay Dunn, because Jay Dunn did say, bless, we just don't agree to disagree, and we left it like that, because I started questioning her too. Did you send a picture? Because you was over there before me. A lot of them was. You know what I'm saying? Everybody liked her. Didn't hate her. None of them liking her now, because they cannot let that lady go and live her life. I promise you, they just cannot do that for some strange. Wow. So she didn't want no weak people. So yeah, I was TSCC. That's where I started at. And I'm a panel person, because that's how I started on the YouTube as a panel. Even though when I first started my chat, I was singular, because I couldn't do StreamYard yet. And I still could be singular too. I don't have to do a panel if I don't want to, but that's, what I did. Because you hear like, I would never do a StreamYard. Jay Wilson can't stop doing a panel now, please. I wouldn't hear all that. Good morning, Miss Cruiser.
Good morning. Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
So, good morning, everyone in the chat. So, I got to talk about this whole woman thing, because I got daughters.
Mm-hmm.
That teaching back then, you're sitting on a gold mine, men gonna cheat and all that did nothing for women but set us back. That's what's the coming of the allowing of the side piece. You may have got them now, but I've had them all the time. That old ignorant stuff, the lack of respect of a woman. Listen, first of all, women like sex just as much as men. We both genders are sexual beings. That's why I said in the chat, next time your ear itch, wash your hands, put your finger in your ear, move it around, and tell me which one feels better. Because one is an innie and the other one just sit. And that example to me is telling me that women probably enjoy sex better than even men. So having said that, I don't understand why we excuse cheating unless we're going to excuse cheating for both sides. Now, if a woman cheating, she's a whore, or if she only cheating for money, that means when a man cheat, he's a whore. And maybe he should go out there and throw that peen and make some money, if that's the case. Now, that whole sitting on a gold mine, I get the concept. What we got is good and it's valuable. However, we also got a mind. We also have brains. We also have wisdom. Wisdom gets wealth. So I think some of the stuff that we teach, that was taught in the past. When I was growing up, my mama wouldn't let us. We weren't allowed to listen to no Millie, no Betty, and not because of the lyrics, but because she said that woman is teaching women to be ignorant, to be sit up in the house with a bunch of babies and share a man. And my mama only had 4 girls and no boys, and none of her girls gonna be any of that. And I'm the same thing. I have 2 girls and 1 boy, and neither one of my daughters is gonna be any of that. So I think that we got to stop accepting this stuff. If a man can cheat because it's his nature, then if a woman have the same sexual appetite, then she should be able to cheat. And if it's okay because he still loves his family in spite of the fact that he cheats, then a woman should be able to cheat because she still loves her family. She just need a little extra on the side. But if it's not acceptable, if a woman got to be a whore, then he's a whore. I don't understand these double standards. I don't get all of this that we do, and we repeat it as women, and it is, and then we turn around and say, talk about women being whores and side pieces and sharing men. This whole, so y'all saying what's going on with Snoop and Misunderstood is fine. It's okay.
Yeah, and I understand what you're saying. So that's your opinion, but I think also at the same time the mother would teach too, but don't be no fool. And I didn't take the lyrics of Millie Jackson. It's a song, exactly. That's all it was, really. So I think at the same time when they saying that, they know their daughters had a mind and could discern what to do and what not to do. I don't think they taught it, and their daughters really just start thinking like, oh, we got a commodity, oh, we a whore. I don't think it went like that. So I'm not going to go that deep with it. I'm just saying back in the day, women used to say you ain't got no business being broke. And then a lot of them was said in a joking way. As far as lyrics, it is what it is, just what it was, lyrics. Because I don't think nobody really, really, truly went on Millie Jackson's teaching for real. You know what I'm saying? I really don't think that for real. But I loved it, her lyrics. I loved it, her songs. I really did. I loved it all the way, love her. And the man will cheat before women. If a woman cheat, a woman would take that to a grave. And then if they did cheat back there, maybe they was trying to help their families out because of big families and got some extra money. So that's a hoe. I guess it is a hoe if you want to look at it that way these days. But I've heard that all my life. But I had discernment. I know they didn't really just mean it like that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we wasn't stupid, though. We listened to it, and we laughed when they say that, all that kind of, people sit around and say a lot of stuff. But, we still had a mind, though. You know what I'm saying? We still had a mind. So I don't think it was like that.
Because it's like, before I go out here and if I'm broke, before I go out here and lay on my back for some stranger to make some money, I'm gonna use my skills, all the skills that comes from my, from my God-given intelligence, my God-given wisdom, my God-given being able to think. I'm gonna use that first before I, use my vagina as a bank, cash it in.
A lot of ladies got skills with a damn good job, but sometimes they may need extra money. They might go hustle a man off somebody, have a date and get some money. That don't mean they're whore. They just make some extra money. So it all depends on how you look at it, and if you're really taking it that serious. And I guess that's what it depends on. But me, like I said, it's what they said, and sometimes they said it in a joking way. And if you look at it like that, a woman can get out there and get some money real quick. It is what it is.
Responding to Cold World.
Good morning, Miss Crandon Rafton. Can you hear me?
Good morning.
Okay, make sure.
If I can respond to Cold World real quick. Cold World says, Miss Cruiser, we're on City Girls time, not my Angelo time, honey. Grand Rising. My Angelo spent some time as a madam and a whore, but I'm cool with City Girls. My thing is, I'm cool with a woman who's okay with her sexuality. I'm cool with a woman, if she married and she need a little extra, I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about, she meets another guy and he meets a need that she needs that's not her husband, then I'm cool with that, because she could still go back to her husband, still love her family and not leave her family, just like the man can. I'm cool with that. I'm talking about the whole double standards, that if a woman do that either she's doing it to make money or she's a whore. But if a man do that, it's just his nature. He just wanted a little extra coochie, and it's all good as long as he loves his wife. I'm saying that double standard is that's what I'm speaking to, Cole's World.
we women are precious, girl. So we don't, you know what I'm saying? Men want to be a dog, want to be a dog. That's why I say some men got their women on the pedestal. Some of them don't even want their woman to get fellatio. They rather go get a whore to do it because they got their woman up there and they look at her as a diamond, as something precious. You know what I'm saying? So they wouldn't want their woman to do stuff like
He
this.
don't look at her as something precious. He doesn't look at her as something precious if he's risking her life.
My husband look at me as something precious. I'm telling you. So
but is your husband out there risking your life, sleeping with other women and bringing back diseases to you?
If he did, he ain't gonna tell me. But I doubt if he was a cheater.
But again, how precious can you think your wife is if you going out cheating on her and potentially bringing her back some venereal disease or worse?
Well, how would they know that? Just like I wouldn't know if a man cheated. How would they know?
I'm not saying the woman don't know. I'm saying if you are a man and you think your wife is precious and you love her, but you're going out messing with this woman with the risk of bringing something back, or with the risk of this woman finding out who your wife is and calling her and hurting her, you don't think she's too precious. We got to stop thinking like this. If he cheat on me and he don't tell me and he keep it away from me, then he thinks I'm precious. That's almost like if he beat my ass. If he beat my ass, he loved me.
Gonna take it to their grave, especially a woman. Gonna take that to a grave. So we don't know what nobody did. Jessica said, "Hey, Miss Bess, my great aunt always said, don't come home with that nappy head and no money in your pocket. Other words, don't play yourself and value your goods." Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but and then again, like I say, I ain't really taking it that deep and that serious, especially lyrics of somebody doing the show.
Well, I'm not talking about lyrics. I'm talking about what y'all are, what was being said. Not lyrics, but what was being said. Like, you know, a man really adore you if he go out and cheat, but you don't never find out because he ain't gonna leave his wife because he love you. You know, it's like, what? That doesn't even make any sense. That makes absolutely no sense.
Kind of taking it deep, but in my lifetime, I have not seen a man leave his wife for a hoe. I ain't never saw a man leave his wife.
So that's supposed to be a great thing?
No, it ain't supposed to be a great thing, but I'm just saying.
He's still disrespecting his wife, brother. He didn't leave. Okay, he didn't leave her. He didn't leave her, so that leaves her. Because I'm not gonna leave this fool because she gonna let me come back here and do like I want to do, and I can go out in the street and do like I want to do. So great. Oh, that's respect. That's awesome.
It's not all that serious. Oh my! I wouldn't even go on
all right.
Talk about the fun and talk about what the women told us back in the day.
It's very serious when you're raising daughters.
No, it ain't all that serious. I'm not talking about nobody's daughter in general per se. I'm saying with the old people you say back in the day, sometimes they said in the funny way, not to go this deep with this like that. And everybody know woman do got a commodity. It is what it is. What's up, Miss Crafton?
All right. Good morning, Miss Crafton.
Good morning, ladies. Good morning.
I'm gonna slide down because I'm actually at work.
Okay. Yeah, she was performing. She only had one. Yeah, it was just a show like what I'm doing right now. You know, but men will cheat faster than a woman. And old folks back in the day used to say that. You ain't got no business being broke. You got a commodity. But at the same time, they weren't teaching their daughters to be dumb and stupid. They know their daughters had discernment. They taught their daughter as well morals and values as well. Come on now. That's what I mean. We're going too deep with that now.
But I mean, if we got to be real when it comes to music. I mean, I get where she's coming from. I agree with her completely. I get it.
Yeah, if you want to go that way like that. But then at the same time, I'm just saying what the women said back in the day, and it was a fun way. But a woman can get some money too at the same time, you know, and stuff like that. No, we're not whores. We all got our mind to think, and we know that our grandparents was telling us to go out there and be stupid. So I don't even have to go there. We know that our grandparents wasn't saying it like that in that kind of way. Is all I'm saying.
Like you can look back in the last 30 to 40 years worth of music and get even more, you know, music that is still glorifying basically being a whore, being a thought. You know, you've got Trina, the baddest. If you look at her lyrics, she was talking about them eating, you know, and then you've got, you know, Wayne was out there talking about this for the ones who bob on it. So, I mean, it kind of went both ways. So, you know, I think things are slowly starting to evolve to the point that we're seeing each side more equally. I don't think it is closed-minded at this point. I think we are evolving. It's just a slow process. You know, it didn't happen overnight that we were able to walk around in miniskirts. And it's not going to be overnight that we're able to get equality for people of color or people that are man or female. You know what I mean? It's a process. But I did want to say, when we're talking about keeping that money in the pocket as a female, my mama always told me, if you're a man or a woman, it don't matter either side. always keep your dollar.
Keep some money.
If you spend
And we
every dollar you
right.
got paying your bills, keep $1 in your pocket to keep the hands off. And that was her way of saying you always got something to say. You ain't broke.
What we called it back then was keep some mad money, have your account nobody knows about it. So I get what you're saying when you say that too. Always keep $1. They didn't mean literally means for $1. They mean you got to have some money put up somewhere. And I still think like that to this day. Yeah, always I called it mad money. Cold Rose said, okay, men cheating is a trigger. I guess it is a trigger, the fact that this is even said, but I'm not really going there like that. It wasn't about men cheating. I was really talking about what our grandparents said back in the day and how some of it was funny. And at the same time, I guess we do got a commodity. Because women get out there and, you know, make that money. They be making some big money on that level. I'm not talking about no lyrics. And maybe some women had some men that cheated on them. I don't know. And it could be a trigger. I don't know. But it took away the fun part of me talking because I wasn't trying to get that deep like that. It was just a show. You know, just a show. And Millie Jackson, it was just a show. Because we also teach our daughters not to be stupid. We also teach them values and morals at the same time when we saying stuff like that. So why would our daughters act like they don't understand that? I don't know. Mine would. I got sons, but my nieces who I talk, you know, I ain't mean to get out there and be dumb and stupid for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm not.
I know when my mama would play or my mother-in-law would play clean up woman, we cleaning the house. It was always a lesson that was always taught behind it. Now, let me tell you something. You hear her saying this, but this is what you need to know. So it was always a learning point in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We got to do it with it. Why me say that, Miss Coleswell? But that's it for real. Like I said, at the same time, you ain't raising no ignorant daughters to really take that literally. I mean, come on now.
Yeah, I'm a mama too, so.
Separate bank account. Your man would understand if he ain't on his bullshit. Yeah, we called it mad money. Always got, I told that to my nieces, put your money up. Always have you some mad money. You know, and right now to this day, but now men put aside they mad money too. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, so I guess the men knowing to do that too, because what if you break up all of a sudden and you ain't got nothing, got nowhere to go? You got to have some money put up somewhere. You can't be a high and dry, because some of these men, if they was that would leave their wife and all the cheering, because we seen that happen too before. Right now to this day, some men probably leave their wife and children and get with another family. You make sure you're not high and dry. You make sure you got some money somewhere. So that's truth.
Well, I'm gonna say this real quick and I'm gonna drop down because I see reading in the chat that things about to get a little to the other side of the conversation.
Okay, Miss Crafton. I'm glad you came.
My mama told me the same thing, Miss Bless. She said, always keep you something off to the side. And I tell everybody that, y'all, it don't matter who you married to. It don't matter how much money they got. Always keep your nest egg. Put your name on it. Your name only. That way, no matter what happens and what way life takes you, you always know you can tap into something to keep you floating.
And then not only that, wait a minute, but let me finish this for you though. But not only that, you don't tell him that you got your mad money nowhere either. You don't do that. Even if you got to pick the bank book at the house with the mom, the sister, brother somewhere, you don't even say you got that mad money. It is not that you're anticipating the breakup. Every woman should know to have them some money put aside. So that was also said to as well. But like I say, you know, the stuff the people sit around, old folks sit around and talk about, evidently they were saying that for a reason. You know what I'm saying? But
and
like I said,
if he wants to fall, at least you could say, baby, guess what? I got something to surprise you with.
Exactly. So that's all I'm saying. But like I said, we ain't gonna teach our kids. I mean, come on, they're not gonna, take it like that, because they also taught in the house, values and morals, respect for themselves at the same time. But women sit around, older women sit around and talk like that. And it is what it is. Okay, thank you for coming up. Yes, Kwani.
Thank you.
Okay. Good morning, Kwani. Yeah. Now I need you to tell me, Kwani, was this your first time seeing this meeting? Because first I thought you said the word Zoom, so I came out telling everybody it was about the Zoom meeting. And then somebody said, Miss Intel was saying, no, it was a StreamYard. I went back and looked. I said, that's the StreamYard. Did you know about it? Because I just found out about it this morning when I watched you. And I got it on my community board as well, but somebody else I spoke with this morning, I know y'all hear me moving around because I'm getting my coffee. Somebody I spoke with this morning, they said that they had been saw that, and I was under the impression they mean some days ago, But it was my first time hearing about it this morning. So do tell. Let me go sit down with this coffee first. I was getting some more coffee, putting it together. That's why y'all hear me moving around, hearing dishes and all this old kind of stuff. I had to refresh my coffee, girl. I woke up early, so I was strolling the streets, girl. I didn't drop down and say nothing, but I was right there in your bushes, girl. And you were dragging Brooke and everything. Let's see. Okay, now back in here. I got somebody in the back too, so I can go and sit down. I'm gonna bring you up. Brooke is married. It did have, but she said she's waiting for 15 grand. So let me sit down. Okay, I'm back now. I was rushing. Okay, let's see. Let's see who in the back. But yeah, I talked about that when I first came on. And I saw you on Sir Kings. I discussed that too as well. Oh.
Type it in the chat because I want it to be clear.
Say something, Miss Girls.
Can you hear me?
I know this. Hold on a minute, please. Okay. Kwani?
Yes, can you hear me?
Okay, that's you. Okay. I got everybody. All right.
Okay, I didn't hear what you were saying. You know, when you get on the StreamYard, sometimes it take a while to pop up here.
Okay,
so I missed everything you said. So what you say? What were you asking?
I'm gonna take this about 30 minutes, so then we can move on to I think what we really want to hear, which is the recordings. Cold World. I'm okay. There's no need to do a check on me later. I'm very passionate when I speak on a subject, on any subject. It could be. So that's just me. I'm very straightforward and forced, and not really. Well, okay, I'm forceful. You could say that, but no, I'm fine. I was, and no, bless. I'm not triggered at all. My only point was
I'm saying in general. I'm saying in general now. Wasn't you? Wasn't
my point was very simple.
Okay.
I don't like the double standards. So if a man can cheat because it's his nature, then we shouldn't say a woman cheat because she's a whore or she needs money. That was my only point. And I don't like this whole ushering in of the mentality of a side piece and making it okay. Those were my only points. So, I'm not triggered or you don't need to check on me, but you can send me some money on Friday. You can send me some money on Friday because it's my birthday.
She's not triggered. Can we get on to the fun part now? She's not triggered. I'm not trying to go this serious with it, but thank you, for everybody that's participating. But Cole, she's not triggered. Anybody's not triggered. I'm speaking in general. Wasn't to you, Miss Cruiser, and that's just the way I see it. And I don't want to. I'm okay. Cole, did you hear?
I could have said, bless. Sometimes just letting people say what they say in 30 seconds and just letting it be just that, it would be just fine. You kind of agitated when you do that. Because I was going to say my little piece and be done, And then 30 seconds to move on like I promised. There I go. See, I'm done.
That's why I didn't want to get to taking this serious, get to arguing about it. You and Cole going through something, leave it as that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to go there like that. I'm trying to get back to the commentary. Because if I don't, then I got you and Miss Cole going saying things. And I'm talking in general. It's not about one person or the other. It's in general, and it's all about having fun. That's what I'm doing. I'm not really trying to have. What's up, Kwani?
Good morning. Now, what were you asking?
Okay, now let me finish what I was trying to say. Cole, stop trolling. If that's what she's doing, yeah, because this getting a little bit too serious, and I'm not really trying to do it like that. So, I was talking about me being in your bushes this morning, and I think you dragging Brooke, and that was my first time hearing of these leaked video of this so-called private meeting. So I was discussing that this morning, and you put on your community board, and I put on my community board, but people are saying that that's old. Did you know about that before this morning? Then I saw you on Sir King's panel, and he was asking you, why were you, sending money? And you said you had no intentions on going on that trip with the rejects because W had invited all the rejects, people from her team, and you weren't going to go there, but you wanted it to work. Well, all of us wanted it to work. You said you donated $100. You was going to get the rental car, but you didn't have to get it.
300.
Okay, I'll tell you what I heard this morning, but now, let me finish. So then when I started watching Deanna, somebody put in her chat that you donated 300. And I said, I could have spot her to say 100. So, okay, you donated 300. Ooh, girl, that's even more.
I gave her 200 in July. I gave her another 100 last week.
Okay. Wow. And you was thinking about getting a rental car. And
I was gonna pay for the rental car. Yes, I was.
And so he was asking you questions too. And I'm asking you too, then you always felt that she had, because first of all, you said she talked too much and that she had asked you for your email. And I assume you gave the email and that's how she got the number to call you, because she then called you and told you that nobody was paying it full. And he suggested to her to go to Sean. And that's what I was talking about this morning.
Okay, what happened was, did I know anything about this video? No, I found out about this video this morning. Someone sent me the video, but I didn't check it. Then I happened to be in Sean's room watching Sean this morning. And somebody put it inside of Sean's room. And I said, that must be the video that was sent to me. So I went and watched the video and I found it quite hilarious. The video was recorded on August the 9th. The person who owns that channel came into Sir King room and answered my questions. They came in my room this morning and gave me information too. Whoever that was in that room. What happened was she closed off the StreamYard. And you could be behind StreamYard talking. That person got up on that StreamYard and they recorded it. So and the person who did it doesn't like Brooke, according to this person, but I don't know who the fuck did it. But I don't care. Okay. Don't be talking about that much.
Okay, so let me back up. Maybe I missed something. So was that supposed to be a private meeting? Because I did hear
it was supposed to be private amongst them. It was Star, Brooke, Dovey, and Stacey Robinson. It was another person on there too. She was on the phone.
Well,
she was on the phone with them. She was on the phone. It was 4 voices. 4.
Okay, because I heard Debbie saying somebody trying to get up here, and one of them said they can't get up here. And I thought, well, Debbie didn't know to take that person out. That she didn't want nobody else up here. Oh, okay.
Dovey don't know how to use a StreamYard correctly. Dovey doesn't know how to use a StreamYard correctly. They were setting Dovey up. They were trying to make Dovey say something bad about me. That's what the fuck they were doing. And it didn't work.
Because she definitely didn't say nothing bad. And I assume that's why you were dragging Brooke a little bit this morning. Because I heard even her Brooke
say she was about her goddamn husband. Brooke need to worry about her husband whooping her ass. And while her and that little boy had to go live in a shelter, she spit in her husband's face one morning. He whooped her ass.
Well, I heard you say all that too. You know, a couple months ago.
Her husband whooping her ass. What the fuck she need to worry about? Her husband beats her.
Lady Nika, that's why I'm asking questions. She said, Lady Nika said, I wonder how they was in a private StreamYard and W. Not real. That's why I was asking.
Because Dovey don't know how to use it. Dovey don't know how to use it. What the hell y'all talking about? She don't know how to use it. She know how to throw the person off. And then you hear Brooke say, well, bring the person on. Bring them on. And then see if you can get them off. Wait a minute, what?
See, they said, I don't think it was Brooke because W kept saying someone else was back there. That's what I'm saying. I heard her say that they was telling her that they can't get up there. And I thought she was trying to get somebody from back there because it was a private meeting. Yeah, I heard that part too.
It was not. It was whoever holding that channel. They said it was them. And I asked them why they recorded. They said because they couldn't stand Brooke. That's why they recorded.
Wow.
Go and read the room inside of Sir King room. When I went to Sir King room this morning, I was the one told Sir King go live. He went live for me.
Yes. Oh yes, I'm gonna ask you. You can go look at my community board right now. Quantities is up there. There's a private, so-called private meeting with Miss W, Miss OnStar, and Brooke on there.
And also, Stacey Robinson, or whatever the last name is, was on the phone. It was 4 voices. Stacey was on there too. She just went on the stream. She was on the phone. You hear 4 people talking.
I have it, Miss Cruz. I was trying to play it just then, but we went and got it to something else just quick. Let me get to my gadget again, but it's on my community board, Miss Cruz. Let me see. Yes, it was, and you can see the whole thing. If you look at my community board, it's a 20-minute video. And I was playing a little bit of it. I'm gonna get back to it. But where's Stacey Robinson? Why are you at Stacey, girl? I didn't know that was Stacey back there. Because you know what I started thinking, honestly, Kwani, I started thinking that I know for a fact that Brooke 130 back now, and also the Unstar Lady 160, they both met at W. So I was thinking it was one of them that's under the name, but you seem to think it's somebody else, but Stacey or whoever, it's somebody else, because we don't know who that person is.
Regardless of whoever it was, they were still setting up Dobie, no matter who it was. They were trying to make Dobie say something bad about me, but it didn't work. Either way it go, they were trying to set Dobie up. Who the hell would it? They kept talking about me all the time. Give her back the money. What did Brooke say? Well, Dobie, I'm gonna give you the money to give it back to Kwani, so Kwani can't be a part of this. Kwani's trying to break up our friendship. Girl, don't make a fuck about you and Dobie friendship, bitch. Fuck you. I'm not a Dobie friend either. I like Dobie. And if somebody's on hard times, bitch, I'm gonna help them. You think she the only motherfucker on YouTube I done gave money to? Many of folks that falling on hard times when this bitch I done gave money to. I get the thing in my motherfucking heart. Those are some broke bitches. One hoe white, and she can't keep no job. Bitch, you got fired on your motherfucking off day, bitch. The white hoe got fired on her off day.
Well, they showed set up.
The white hoe talking and the white hoe talking and she fired. How you white bitch and broke and no job? White trash talking about me? Y'all over there on a horn with a white piece of trash. Poor white trash got fired. Who over there crying? I want to go on no vacation. Niggas are supporting that white trash? Really? They get the fuck out of here. Oh, white hoe talking about me. You a waste of white skin, bitch.
Well, that's neither here, sister, if she white or not, but she look Caucasian, whether she's white or not.
That bitch white.
But yeah, that's what she looked like, so I don't know.
White bitch. I mean, really? And you broke? And begging and over there talking about me? Bitch, I can buy your white ass, get back change. You damn Caucasoid, get the fuck out of here. Really, bitch? Them hoes laughable over there. Some motherfucking laughable broke hoes. How broke hoes behind the scene talking about me? How broke hoes sitting behind the scene talking about me? One whole house dirty. Well, apartment dirty. Brooke got clothes on top of her refrigerator.
I heard you say that too. I heard somebody else say that yesterday too.
You dirty apartment, bitch. Clean that goddamn apartment. Bitch, you didn't keep your goddamn feet in your motherfucker. Your nigga over there kicking your ass. Your nigga beating your ass. You talking about me?
Well, I'm letting her know these are not my words, y'all. This is Kwani words giving her commentary. Brooke, I know you probably usually in the bitches. Stacey Robinson here, you can tell your side too. Okay.
Yes. Of StreamYard talking about me, but all y'all ain't got no money. Y'all can't run two goddamn nickels together. Dobie case got to be canceled. Dobie over there under an eviction. Really? And all you broke hoes talking about me. The white hoe lost her job, got fired. And over there begging Shelly, because you had me get my $60 back from Dobie. What? Brooke, all she gave was $130. You in and out of shelters every so many months because your nigga over there whoop your ass. Your damn apartment filthy and dirty. Who the hell got clothes on top of a refrigerator? Bless Watkins.
I don't know. I heard that. I ain't never heard of that before, though. I did hear that too. Good morning,
it was on Shelly Community Wall. The Shelly on Community Wall.
I looked over there because they were saying someone's over there, but all I seen was some quarter order paper, some kind of letter that W wrote to the court.
Maybe Shelly took it down. Maybe Shelly took it down. You know what Shelly does? She put shit up, she pulls shit down. Fuck out of here. They all broke. So that's
really happy, clothes on the refrigerator. Wow. Clothes on
top of the refrigerator. Who the hell got clothes in the kitchen, period? You change your clothes in the kitchen?
Well, Cole World, she said something about Brooke got clothes on the thing. Brooke, you can drop down if you want to, baby. You know what I'm saying? This is Kwani version, not mine. I'm just hearing what the streets is talking about.
Fat bitch with no teeth and her head.
Brooke, you can come up and defend yourself because I did hear that yesterday.
Defend herself.
Bitch, dumbass.
She need to clean up. Clean that goddamn apartment, bitch. Clean that apartment, hoe. And make sure when you show up here, you got your goddamn teeth in, bitch. With your broke ass.
Brooke, hit the link, girl. Okay, Facebook, you drop the link. If not, I'll drop it again.
Tell us why you and Carter was in the goddamn shelter. Tell us that, bitch. Why you spit in Malik's face? Did you spit in your husband's face and he whooped your ass? Did you and your son have to leave that house, that apartment, and go live in the shelter? Tell us that, Brooke. Tell us that, hoe.
That's the link, Brooke, if you want to defend yourself.
Goddamn thing about me, bitch. Talk about that, hoe. Tell us where your teeth out your head, dope fiend. Tell us that, bitch.
And if anybody want to see the recording, you can go to my or Kwani's because I'm my
community wall too. And I told that channel, thank you very much.
And it's on my community wall. And it's on this person I'm telling y'all about that we don't know. Only got 2 videos. And you know what? This morning, Kwani, when I looked over there, they had 22 subbies. Now they got 100. Oh wow, it went up since I'm talking. Now they up to 170.
And it should. And I hope they got some more footage. I want some more footage from that channel. Go ahead, beeping security. Beeping security. Thank you, beeping security. Keep it coming. Keep it coming, beeping security. Got anything else? Got more tea? Give us more tea, honey. Let's spill it all over the goddamn YouTube floor, because bitch, I'm here for it today.
And there's only 2 people that they talked about. One of them is Rick Reed when he was dragging Spilly back in the day, and then the other one is this so-called meeting, private meeting. So I don't know who it is, but I would like to know who it is, but for sure, because you got your idea who it is, but whoever it is,
it's a female. I know it's a female. That's a female. I know it's a woman.
I want you to hit the link.
Because you listen, and a 14-minute marker, the person's laughing. It's a woman.
Morgan, I'm not going to advertise her name here. I'm telling you to go to the community boards real quick right now. It's only 20-minute video. Go to Kwani's community board or mine. It's up, and you'll see the meeting real quick, y'all.
Okay, wait. Any more questions? I'm going to get off here. I got things to do. It's going to be a long summer, honey.
I was confirming everything I heard. So the meeting, you had got it, but you didn't really pay that much attention.
I got it this morning. But I didn't listen to it until I saw somebody throw the same channel in Sean's room. And I said, let me go see what the hell going on. And then when I saw it, I said, oh, let me go live, bitch. Let me go live.
What is it? I just asked you that. Kwani, I had just asked you too. Was it new to you, just like it was new to me this morning?
New to me today. And like I said, the person who holds that channel said they recorded their conversation on August the 9th.
Say something. Wait, Brooke is here. You want to stay for a minute longer to talk to her?
Fuck that hoe. Tell her to raise her child and don't get beat up. Fuck that bitch. And you gonna send me back my money from Adobe.
You mad, bitch? Is you mad?
You gonna send me back my money from there? Why I be mad?
Because she.
Why I be mad? You recorded her. How am I mad?
You're mad. Oh my God.
How am I mad?
You're
mad about what?
First of all, bitch, let me just tell
mad
you.
About what, bitch?
Something.
First no, the dumb bitch is you, ho. The dumb bitch is you, ho. Dumb bitch is you, ho. Now the man boy, you upset. Dobie, Kwani should have break our relationship up. How are you now? How are you now? Dobie, you let Kwani come in between us. You let Kwani come in between us. Kwani very manipulative. She should have break us up. She should have break us up, Dobie. Dobie, you see she should have break us up.
Okay.
You see what's going on, Dobie? Kwani should have break us up.
Okay, are you going to?
I'll give me back the money. Dobie, I'm going to get 15,000. I'm gonna get 1,500. Give me, please. You ain't got 1,500.
You ain't got 1,500 in your mouth, bitch. Relationship with
you ain't got 1,500 in your mouth, bitch. You ain't got 1,500 in your mouth, bitch. Your raggedy mouth having bitch. All girls are.
Oh, you
mad? No, are you mad? Are you mad when your husband kicking your ass?
Bitch, my husband ain't never touched me.
Are you mad when your husband kicking your ass?
My husband ain't never touched me.
You spit in that nigga face?
My pussy work.
Spit that nigga face.
Your pussy work.
Why you spit that nigga face? Why you spit that nigga face and whoop your ass? And you and Carter have to leave and go to a shelter. Then you and Carter go to a shelter, bitch.
Girl, bitch, I ain't
you ain't gonna go to a shelter, right? You ain't gonna go to a shelter, right?
I never had to go to no.
Then you ain't gonna go to a shelter, man.
Listen here.
Then you ain't gonna go to a shelter with Malik get your ass.
Bitch, Malik, you never put his motherfucking hands on me, ho, bitch. You
broke. And you
Motherfucker,
broke.
Curtis fucked you in your ass.
$130 all you got, bitch.
Bitch,
130.
your pussy don't work.
130.
That's all I ask.
How many months it takes me to get 130? How many months for 130, bitch?
Good
How many
morning.
months for 130, bitch? How many months for 130, bitch? Still ain't paying you. Still ain't paying you. Still ain't paying you.
The only thing that
Still ain't paying
is
you.
your asshole, bitch.
Still ain't paying you,
Don't
bitch.
get mad at me
Still ain't
because
paying you.
I don't want to fuck you.
Still ain't paying you. Still ain't paying you.
Fuck up, bitch.
I ain't getting beat up, though. You getting beat up. Shelter, bitch.
Never in my life.
Shelter.
Never
You and
in
your
my
sons in the shelter.
motherfucking life. Bitch,
You and
when
your
you
sons in
said,
the shelter, bitch.
prove
And
it,
can y'all
bitch.
talk one at a
All
time?
right.
Why she mad?
All the receipts. Right, bitch. You trying to make up some shit because you busted, you ready.
Why you mad? Busted about what? How did I get busted? Busted on what, bitch? How am I busted?
Bitch? You're mad.
No, you mad, ho.
Don't even want to fuck your pussy.
You
bitch.
mad,
You
bitch?
want to fuck your ass.
Oh,
Bitch.
is it? Oh, yeah, you think you know everything else, girl. You getting beat up. You in the shelter. When you in the shelter, girl. When you in that little in the shelter, girl. You in your shelter.
Never in
You
my
been in the
life
little you get your ass.
had
You
to
was in the
fucking be
shelter.
in nobody's
You
shelter.
was in the shelter. You and your son. You was in the shelter. You and your son. Nobody making no lies.
I can't turn
Nobody
my
making no
mic off
lies.
because I'm on my head.
Nobody making no lies.
But see, this is what whack bitches
Nobody
do.
making no
Bitch, you
lies.
mad. Is you mad because you can't?
Well, we ain't lying about that dirty refrigerator.
Shut the
What
fuck
about
up,
that dirty refrigerator? What about your dirty house? What about your dirty house, bitch? Why is there clothes on top of your refrigerator? Why are there clothes on top of your refrigerator, bitch? Why are there clothes on top of your refrigerator, bitch? Tell us why your clothes on top of your refrigerator. Why is that place dirty? Why is that place dirty and filthy? Clean up, ho. Clean up, ho.
Talking about?
You know, just when your teeth out your head, because you don't brush your goddamn teeth, right, bitch? And that nigga knocked your teeth out your head, right, bitch? Is that why your teeth missing, bitch? Is that right, gummy? Is that right, gummy? Is that right, gummy, bitch? Is that right, gummy?
I'm sorry.
I ain't never tell her motherfucking Malik ain't never put his motherfucking hands on me.
But you tell the
don't be
goddamn
talking
lie.
towards you,
Yes,
dumb
you
ass
did.
shit
If it a
like
lie,
that.
then you
Oh,
said
you
it.
wanna lie? Oh,
Brooke, you said it. If it a lie, then you told it. I don't know the goddamn nigga.
Telling me, bitch. Oh, you mad because I put you on blast too last night, bitch, right? You mad because I told you to show them people that receipt and the fuck you can't, right? Oh, so you want to make up a lie, bitch? I ain't never tell your old funky pussy ass shit. Don't fucking lie to these motherfucking people, bitch. Y'all are so fucking raggedy and y'all have nothing else better to do to be on YouTube. How about y'all go to work? How about you go and ask for somebody to give y'all something? Though you need dick. Matter of fact, dick run from you. So they ain't gonna come over this way. And bitch, Kwani, you don't know shit about me, bitch. My husband would dare put his fucking hands on me.
You
And
ain't
bitch,
did
I ain't
a
never told you that.
goddamn thing
You
to Dobie last night. You know, when I got through with your ass, your motherfucking ass was singing Twitter Little League. Bitch, you ain't getting no goddamn brownie point out of this here. Show me the airplane ticket, bitch. Show me the airplane ticket, and I got the Airbnb for your ass. Oh, God damn, girl. You ain't getting nothing here. You ain't getting nothing here. Your mama beat your ass. You fucked up the goddamn teeth. You spit on the goddamn bitch and he laid your ass out. You was goddamn on the street. I told you to go back to your goddamn home. Y'all cut that motherfucking shit out. You said if you will leave me and you done, I don't let them. You in a place, you and your son is in together trying to get yourself together. I told you, you say go Miss Overland between me and you. It was between me and you until you thought something. Bitch, go and goddamn holler. And while you goddamn hollering, clean that goddamn place up, you nasty whore.
I know you ain't talking about somebody nasty, you stinky pussy
You ain't getting no, you ain't doing no way out of this here. You ain't getting no life. You ain't gonna say Kwani trying to come in between me and you. Bro, forget it, bitch. You get I ain't showing you no goddamn Airbnb. Show me the goddamn airline ticket that you bought, bitch.
My husband said, fuck you, bitch. And he said, fuck you, bitch.
Forget about your goddamn husband. What are you talking about? Fuck me. Tell him to go and get a goddamn job. Tell him to go and fuck a job. Tell him to go on and fuck a goddamn job.
Mad. You is so fucking mad, bitch.
I'm gonna show you how mad I am. Okay, I'm gonna show you how mad I am. Stay tuned. I'm gonna show you how mad that I am. Stay tuned.
Somebody mad.
Stay
The mad person is you because you broke.
I'm gonna show you how
The broke
mad
bitch
that
is you.
I am.
The mad person.
Stay
Who
tuned.
mad is the broke bitch. You always mad bitch if you broke. Where your money at, Where your $5,000 at, bitch? Where your $5,000 at, you? I let you go. What taking so long to pay those? All you gave was $130 from November. November last year, and you still ain't paid. November from last year on, and you still ain't paid up. Girl, you poor child. You don't know what a nigga in your bed and he broke too, and he a dope dealer. Don't he sell dope?
Shit. No.
And that what you was on? When he your John? And that's how you met him? That's how you met him, right? When he selling dope to you? When he selling drugs to you, bitch? And you still broke. And you broke. And you still broke. You still broke, bitch. Didn't be by your nigga. He kicking your ass. He kicking your ass and clean your ass up, girl. Clean that rag ass apartment up, bitch. Clean that rag ass apartment up, bitch. Clean that rag ass apartment, bitch. Who the fuck got clothes on top of the refrigerator? Why is your apartment dirty and filthy? Why is your apartment dirty and filthy? Clean up on him. Clean up on him. I took this one, can't say nothing to me. Put some teeth in the game, bitch. Put some teeth in the game, ho. Put some real teeth in the game, ho. Get the fuck out of here, dentures. You ain't got no dentures, bitch. Dentures, bitch. You got dentures, ho. Dentures, bitch. That's you, dentures. That's what that nigga kicking your ass. That's what nigga kicking your ass, bitch. That's what nigga kicking your ass, though. Nigga kicking your ass, and you and that little boy gotta run to a shelter, though. You and that little boy gotta run to the shelter. You and that little boy gotta run to the shelter. You and that little boy gotta run to the shelter. You and that little boy gotta run to the shelter. Come on, you over there kicking your ass, right, bitch? Right, bitch? Right, bitch? Right, bitch? Right, bitch? Don't get mad at me, bitch. Cause you broke. You upset because you broke. You upset because you broke. What the 250 at? What the 250 at, bitch? What the $250 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 at, bitch? You ain't got it. You ain't got it. You ain't got it. You broke. You broke. You broke. Your house is filthy. Your house is filthy. Your house is filthy. You getting your ass kicked. Getting your ass kicked. Getting your ass kicked. You and that boy in the shelter. You and that boy ain't going to shelter. You and that boy ain't going to shelter because the police kicking your ass.
The only reason why I don't
clean that apartment
is because I popped that bitch.
Clean that dirty apartment. Clean that dirty apartment.
Okay, bitch, you popped me. You popped me. We gonna see how loud this the pop gonna be. For motherfucker that's good enough for me. Pop what?
Absolutely, I popped.
You're talking, bitch. Now put it like this. That same goddamn job that you got, you say goodbye to down there.
Bitch, you don't know where the fuck I work at. Fuck out of here. I ain't never tell you where the fuck I work. Fuck is wrong with you, bitch?
I don't even know where you work, bitch.
Jealous assholes. And you're mad. You're mad. You're mad. You're mad.
Jealous for what? Because you broke? Who's jealous of you? Put that dirty house.
Your asshole. The only
thing jealous of you got damn apartment dirty.
You got mail.
Who's jealous of the dirty bitch?
My fault.
Who's jealous of the ain't got no feet? Who's jealous of the dentures? You got dentures, girl. Dentures dirty apartment, nigga, for your ass and you broke. Girl, you got so many I ain't got. You got so many I ain't got for us. You got so many I ain't got, bitch. You ain't got no teeth. You ain't got no clean out. You ain't got no place to go when that nigga whoop your ass. You ain't got no money. You ain't got two feet. You ain't got no clean out. You ain't got shit, girl.
You should be fit. Why not fuck your nigga?
You ain't got your teeth. You ain't got no clean house. You ain't got no money.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing? I already saw it on the paper. I put everything in it. I ain't had to look it over. Only thing I do was fill it out. I just ain't finished. I didn't finish. I got to continue. I ain't started back today.
Motherfucking crazy.
And I ain't do nothing.
I don't give a fuck. And y'all hoes is
I started off everything up in there. I just got to go back and continue. Yeah, that's what I did. I had started on it yesterday.
Now let me go drag you bitches on my own shit.
Yeah, and I ain't go to the computer this morning.
That's why I made it's okay.
I got a terrible headache, man.
Do what the fuck I'm doing, and that's working. They can't. They raggedy. Queen Kwani, that bitch is a fucking asshole. Fucker Kwani. Where's Curtis?
Yeah, I'm an asshole. I got more than you. I'm an asshole. I got more than you. I'm an asshole. I got more than you. All you get from November is $130. All you get is $130. Jolie, could you please? Jolie, give me an IOU. Jolie, give me an IOU. Don't give me an I on you. Don't give me an I on you. Don't why you choosing Kwani over me. Don't why you choosing Kwani over me. Don't be trying to make us friendship up. Don't please don't go on Kwani. Don't please don't tell Kwani. Don't please don't tell Kwani. Just tell Sean. Don't please why you tell Kwani. Don't why you tell Kwani. Don't I love you. Don't leave me. Don't leave. Don't leave.
Was Dope and Kwani last night, bitch.
I got it. Please don't leave me. That's you, bitch. That's you, bitch. That video got you trying to find out. That video got. Go and watch the video. Go watch the video. Go listen to the video. Listen to her. The pussy works out. Beg and do. Beg and do. I don't. She gonna break our relationship up. How could you tell her? How could you tell her that was funny? Please, yo, I'm gonna give you back the 20 bucks. Give it back to Kwani. I'm gonna see the money, though. Taking it back to Kwani. Go watch it. Go listen to the video. Brooke sounds pathetic. Brooke sounds pathetic. Sound like somebody's gonna suck Dobie pussy. But it sounds like you in love with Dobie. Sound like you in love with Dobie. But it sounds like to me. Go listen to the video and listen to the bed. Show that groveling. Show that groveling. Groveling. Groveling is you. Dobie, please. Dobie, please don't leave me. 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 That's you, bitch. Go listen to the video. Go listen to the video. Work on that. Please don't leave me. Please don't leave me. Please don't leave me. Please don't leave me. Don't leave. Don't leave. Don't please help me. Don't leave. Don't leave. Please. 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 You sound like James Brown on that bitch. Go listen to the video. Listen to her. Groveling. Go listen to the video. Show that groveling. Please, Dobie. Please. Don't choose Kwani. Please don't choose Kwani. Choose me. Choose me. Choose me. Go listen to the video.
You ain't gonna ever get no shit, bitch. I ain't never say choose me.
She begging. She begging.
Bitch.
You begging though.
Because your pussy don't
go listen to the video. You begging.
The fuck out of you.
Why are you upset, bitch?
The fuck
you begging.
Dumbass, bitch.
You begging, bitch.
No,
begging, no.
Bitch. Not me.
Begging, no.
Money back, bitch.
Begging, no. And somebody caught you. Begging, bitch.
Did you get your money back?
Begging,
because God.
I don't need the money back, bitch. I don't need it back because I ain't broke. I ain't missing no money, bitch. I ain't missing, ho. I ain't missing no coin. I ain't missing no coin, bitch. $300 ain't shit to me, bitch. It's a meal, ho. That's a meal, bitch. The ugly ho is you. Cut your teeth out. You the ugly ho. You fat bitch. You fat bitch. Gas and bypass having a horse. Die. Kill yourself, ho. Gas and bypass having a horse. You fat ho and you still fat. And you still fat. No teeth having a horse. That's you, bitch.
Shut up.
The bitch is you. You came from bitch your mama, bitch your children, bitch. I'm gonna get that retarded child over there. I'm gonna get a retarded son. I'm gonna get your son retarded.
You're mad. You're mad. You're mad. Your son is smarter than your 52
retarded son. Defective bitch. You defective and your child.
Listen, that don't work with me, Kwani.
You are.
That don't work with me.
You upset because your son got the word defective.
You are miserable, but
you upset because your son got the word defective.
Happy.
So I got it home.
You're not happy.
You upset because your child defective, bitch. Your child defective. Your child defective. Your child defective. Your child fucked up. Your child fucked up. Your child fucked up. You don't fit in that baby was a door.
I got out when I need to get out. You dumb motherfuckers is getting scammed.
Fuck you,
by a motherfucking bitch.
Fuck you.
Have a good day, bitch. Are you
clean out your house?
I'm about to go drink.
Get the clothes out the goddamn refrigerator. Get the clothes off the refrigerator, bitch. Get the clothes off the refrigerator, bitch. Get the clothes off the refrigerator, bitch. Get the clothes out the kitchen, bitch. No clothes in the kitchen. No clothes in the kitchen, bitch. No clothes in the kitchen. Dirty house.
It's not going to have you anything, bitch.
Dirty house. Dirty house. Dirty house.
The truth.
Dirty house. Dirty house. Dirty house.
Dirty. Come on, y'all, calm down. I've been trying to get a word in. My voice hurts now. I gotta have to drink 2 bottles of water. I'm still trying to find out why was Stacy brought up, and she's also asking the same question in the chat. Jay Don, I've been trying to get in here. No, I'm still here, but I was gonna let them try themselves out. Brooke, I've been trying to tell you forever. We was barely hearing you, and so forth and so forth. Stacy, I know you don't like getting no panels, but you can't call in. Okay.
Was that Stacy's voice? Was that who was on that phone?
Stacey Robinson wanted to know why her name was brought up, and I told her she can call in because I don't think she get on panels. If she do, she can get on here. And I told her I don't find out.
Huh?
Dovey?
Yeah.
I need to ask Dovey. On that video, you said that video that's out?
No, I didn't see nothing. What video?
Somebody
Lord, you see that video of your private meeting?
Who?
Somebody recorded a video. You had on August the 9th. Okay. You was backstage on your StreamYard. On the StreamYard was you, Brooke, All-Star, and I guess you had somebody on the phone. Was that Stacey on the phone?
Yes, Stacey was on the phone.
Okay, so what's Stacey talking about then? What the fuck you mean, Stacey?
I don't know. I don't know. I got to, because we couldn't hear Stacey good, so Stacey had don't fall off. I got to hear the recording again.
Well,
in the chat.
Okay, so what's Stacey's right? It's a lie for me. Tell the goddamn truth, Stacey. Don't be lying, Stacey. That was your goddamn voice, Stacey. So don't sit your ass around.
Stacey was on the phone. Stacey wasn't on the panel because that
she was on the phone. She was on the phone.
Yeah, Stacey was on the phone. Stacey was on the phone, and Miss O'Star and myself.
Look at the. Can you see it on the screen, Dovey?
Yeah, that's me, Brooke, and Miss O'Star.
Okay, then was that supposed to be a private meeting?
No, Stacey was in the meeting, but what had happened, before I had got off the chat, before I closed down the chat, Stacey was saying to me, it was like a lack of communication. Stacey was telling me to put her on the panel or call her, something that she was saying. Somehow or another did. I wasn't communicating, couldn't understand what Stacey was saying. So what happened is that, so it was Miss O'Star and Brooke was able to hit the panel. So when I shut it down, it left me, Brooke, and Miss O'Star. Stacey was able to get in contact with Miss O'Star. Miss O'Star asked me what was my phone number that Stacey trying to call in, trying to talk to be in on the little conversation. And then I gave it to Stacey. And then somehow or another Stacey was able, myself were able to get Stacey on in the live. So it would have been the four of us, but it still was somebody that was downstairs that was still in the live. And I told what's her name, Brooke and Miss O'Star, when they were going in, dealing back with Quanta, I said to y'all, we not the only body in here. Somebody's in here with us. And then Brooke said, no, it's me. Quanta trying to break us up. And then Mr. Star said that she didn't like me and all this some kind of shit like that. But I can't really too much repeat, not trying to cover up. I can't really too much repeat like what Stacey said.
Well, go and watch the video. Go watch the video. It's on my community wall. It's on my community wall. That person that was down, that black person, that black box that was in behind her, they recorded your conversation. They recorded it.
Down there.
They recorded it. They recorded it, and we got it.
They said it. They said that they recorded, because they told you the next day, either that day, Quanta, Dover ain't say nothing about you, because I was in the chat. That person was in the chat.
I got the recording. I got the recording this morning. The recording I got this morning.
I just saw it too for the first time, Debbie. We do it.
I saw the recording this morning for the first time. We saw it this morning for the first time.
And
I put it on my community wall.
Wait a minute, I'm going right there now.
It's supposed to be private. I just showed it to you too.
That was a private chat. And somebody got back there and listened to y'all.
That's what it says.
Now you can play it if you want to, or I can play the sound. Don't matter.
Okay.
Yeah, you can listen to it right now.
It doesn't matter. I got it right here, Miss Bless. It's left up to you. It doesn't matter which one of us do it. It's all right with Quanta.
No, so you can sing. You can do it so you can talk as you go along. What things were said.
Okay, hold on one second.
All right.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me see if I got it.
So why Stacey lying saying that she didn't do nothing when she was on the phone?
Yeah, I already told people not to be.
The lines. Why is her name been brought up? Your name been brought up?
Wait a minute, hold on one second. Let me go. Well, it should be coming up, right? It's right there.
What you mean? Come on in the room. Come on in the motherfucking room. Not that. Not that. Not my video. Not my video. No. Don't play my video. Go to my community wall and play those people video. Okay, play the recording of the individual who recorded it.
Well, if she can't find it, I'll play it.
Okay, well, can you play it?
Yeah, I just showed it to her, but I'll play it since she can't.
But go ahead and play.
I just showed her what it was. Huh?
Not my video, Dobie. Let Bless Walkers play that video that recorded you all.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and play it. So you can hear it. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it.
No problem. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna play it. Just listen. Wait a minute. Here we go.
So, get down to some understanding and letting them know who are the key players that are going. And then when we talk, I don't know if I would have done that. The key player that's going, okay, go ahead. Only because there's other key players that could show up and cause you shit, or one of your clients out your guys. Okay. You know who? You know what? Y'all, I try to keep things basically like secret with me. And sometimes when people scare me, like how it was either. Hold on a second. Hold on. She told me something is gone. What happened? Oh, what's the problem? This said somebody trying to get up here. She said, put the water.
She said somebody trying to get up there.
That's for me.
That ended already. Okay, because I can see somebody that present. Okay, so we don't have to leave, right? No, make sure nobody does leave. No, I don't get rid of that. Yeah, can't nobody hear us. As long as nobody is backstage, can't nobody hear us. Nope. Yeah. You're gonna go with that. So the key players is us. It's not no one else that I want to know. So when you hear me talk and I'm talking on the airport people and this and that, no. See, that's the thing. What airport am I flying into? Orlando? A lot of people call it MCO. All right, MCO, and then I've been trying to price my tickets because, forgive me, ladies, I'm gonna hurry up. I just got fired from my job on Saturday. Yeah, right. Sorry to hear that. Hey, it's life. My promise to still help with that and make sure it's done. I didn't. I'm not laser on that. And the reason that, like I said, I had asked it was okay if I put the other hand meter on was because I couldn't hear you. Like,
and the rest, I'm just gonna do audio. Do audio the rest of the way. I just want to let us see what video was. Let me continue.
Can you hear me now? Yeah. Okay. So what I was saying was, shit, I lost my concentration. What was I saying? You loved us. Huh? That you. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, because I'm still waiting on like I literally got like 15 grand coming to me within the next couple of weeks. It was supposed to have came.
She said she had 15 grand coming to her in the next couple of weeks.
Earlier, but because of the identity thing that I had to go through, I had to wait for that to get processed, which I didn't know about. That's what held me up. And when I started work, my sister came to town, and literally while she was in town, my supervisor called me and said, "You ready to go back in the office?" So I went from spending time with her, hanging out with my mom, going to work and training, and then my father's birthday. So when I tell you it's been busy, like I haven't even done no live. I haven't done. So that's why I was saying I know you. I don't feel like I wasn't calling you. I wasn't calling you. I wasn't talking to nobody. I started. I don't.
Okay, back it up. Hold it right there, Miss Bless. Miss Bless, hold it right there.
Instagram. I got you on Instagram. Both now. But that was my thing with that is Louis. And let me just say this, and this is why, and like I said, and this is the part that I said I can say the part that I'm getting ready to say down in front of anybody because I don't think that is right. And you.
No, Faith, this is W's video, and she said I can play it, and she's up on my panel right now saying I can play her video, but I will speed it up because it's going slow. but she's up here now giving me permission to play it.
Yeah. Let's go. You be sometimes hardcore, but you just like me. We two big softies. We hardcore, but then we see a person thinking it's
I don't want to go that slow.
Let them back in because of how they talk. Party is very manipulative. Yeah, that makes will make you. And y'all know she has a big beef with me, right? She got a big beef with me too. No. Oh, she hates my attitude. I don't want you to say anything. Just watch it. Just watch. Because what I didn't understand was how was it that she made so much of a big deal about it? She talked about you dragging me for no reason. I'm like, what are you dragging me for? No, bro. What you put on your Facebook, you put on your platform, you were talking about her and love. And she got offended and said that she never said nothing about you. Well, it's something I was going to have to talk about. So when I read it, I finally got it later. So I don't know what I said. Okay, yeah. So let me went live, right? And this is where I think this will be allowed. Again, I'm in training. I went and for whatever reason she tagged me in it. That's how I was going. When I went to listen to it, I commented and said, "What's going on, Lovey Love? I couldn't make it live. I'm working." She said, "Go listen to Corny's live." So I said, "Okay." I went to go listen to Corny live. In that live, the first part of that live, she was talking about Wiley and some other person. The second part is when she started talking about you, me, and Dovication. And the reason that, for whatever reason, Lovey Love picked it out before I even said anything. Because, listen to me. Listen to me. Listen, I already got it figured out. You good, man, you good. And I heard it. I automatically knew exactly what.
Y'all, I get bored if I gotta listen to over 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'm just telling it, brother. Well, go ahead. I'm okay. I'm all right. I got time. It's okay.
You can go to Quantity's community board or mine to see it. Okay, but I don't want to sit here and play the whole 20 minutes.
Okay, you stop right there. Yeah, we know what it said. We all know what it said. Go to Blessed Waters community wall, either my community wall, and hear it for yourself. Hear it for yourself. Yeah. While Brooke over there begging Dovey not to choose me over her. What the fuck is she talking about? What the fuck is she talking about? And then telling Dovey, she gonna give Dovey $200 to send back to me. Excuse me? How she gonna give Dovey $200 sent to me when the hoe didn't have the money for a goddamn self? Fuck out of here with that bullshit. No, y'all got caught over there. Y'all got caught with your drawers down. That's what happened. You got caught with your panties down. Now what they was over there trying to do is set you up and say something bad about me. I told you these hoes are not your friends.
Coming in, so maybe she just didn't want to go to the meeting. I don't know, but we all heard that. But like I said, if y'all want to watch it in eternity, because I got kind of bored, I didn't want to play it that long. But y'all get the gist of what's going on.
I had told y'all. I if you listen to that, I told you I had ran after her for 2 months. Even on Instagram, her and Miss So Star. I told you I did.
Exactly, Miss Cruz. But the fact that it was supposed to be in a private meeting, and some things were said, and it's like Debbie was supposed to be set up or something, whatever. I still don't know why it was recorded. Debbie don't know even Debbie was thinking this was private. Thank you.
No. What I mean, it was like what I mean. It was private. It was me, Miss O'Star. It supposed to been what's it called, Stacey in it, but Stacey had to get hooked up on the phone because it was like that. I wasn't communicating right or what she was saying in the chat about that. What she was trying to tell me is to let her up or something. Anyway, I thought she said call me when you get offline. And then I just, ended, and me, Brooke, and Miss O'Star was talking. Then Stacey was able to reach out to Miss O'Star, and that's how Stacey was able to get in the meeting. But somehow or another, it wasn't too much of good communication with Stacey. But anyway, Stacey dropped off, so it was Miss O'Star and me and Brooke. And I said, y'all, it's somebody in the room. Brooke said, no, it's me. It was her. I say, Brooke, no, it's not. I said, they right there. And then the next day, and the person came up because the name was like with an M. The name had an M and some dots. And I said, yes, they here. I said, we not the only body in here. And the Brooke kept saying, no. I said, okay. And then the next day when it came out, I just basically listened to them both and let them both know I was reaching out to them both. And they both had problems and issues, including myself. And that's what we had left off. And then I just told her, just end it.
Stacy said she didn't say that.
But
Stacey, you don't know hitting the links, you can call in. But Stacy said she didn't say it.
Well, Stacy wasn't me. Stacy didn't say anything mean about me. Stacy was asking Dobie, why are you saying that Brooke can go for free?
Brooke couldn't go for free.
But they was telling her no, can't nobody come up there and get back there. But because you could have just dropped them off from the back, StreamYard. I can drop people off if I want to. But you was trying to tell them, they was telling whoever just couldn't get up there.
Yeah, she said it was her. I said, no, it's not. I say, I see them right here.
Okay. Well, anyway, do you think you was getting set up for somebody to want to, or is it you think somebody got mad at you recently, and whoever that name is, and decided to put it out? Because what you said was just y'all four then. It was you, it was Miss Unstar, Brooke, and Stacy. So it was just four y'all, right?
It was four of us, yeah, but it also, the third
somebody else came in the room. Somebody else was behind her too.
That fifth person, when
it was
I
the fifth person there.
Huh?
It was the fifth person there, that channel holder was in that room.
It was a fifth person, but the fifth person did not show. It was some dots there. Either was a M or it was some dots. I hear echo. Well, somebody said they hear an echo. Okay. Either it was some dot, but it was somebody there. They just wouldn't show their face. And I kept telling you, y'all, we know anybody in here. Then Brooke kept saying, no, it's me. It's that it was her. I say, okay. I say, is somebody there?
Well, Jessica
kept saying they was somebody. I said, okay. I say, I see them right here.
Jessica got a question for you. Look at the screen. Miss Bless, please ask Debbie how she has time for all this drama. No shade, but the priorities are very special ed. Would you like to answer that? She's asking you a question.
Priority is special ed. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, honey?
Why you have time for all the drama? No shade. Meaning your priorities messed up. You paying for a thing instead of paying your rent. I'm assuming that's what she means. I don't know.
I don't have no response to whatever that she's talking about. I don't have no kind of response to what she is talking about.
Oh, okay. But she ain't the only one been saying that though, but you've been hearing it though, so maybe that's why you don't want to respond. But that's fine. You don't got
Go ahead.
Okay, continue on. Duchess, I smell the hustle. Carry on. Another vacation. W, let me know. TikTok said another vacation, meaning that the thing ain't gonna happen. You know everything, everybody. So that's what she's saying. But W girl, get your coins. That's what I'm saying too. You got it going on. You ain't even did the event yet. Everybody usually speak on after the event. You got it going on, girl. You got these streets on fire. Everybody getting sick, especially Jay Wilson over there. He had to change the heart now for some reason. But get your coins. That fifth person fingers look like lovely love. You see, just for that, you seen the finger that's just caught on. That's a rant. Yeah, come on, rant. Lovely love still can't let you go either, though, Debbie. For real. She still can't let you go. She still can't let you go.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I don't know if I have said I know I don't say it on my channel. Now I can say it here. From the time that Lovely Love had did that, it will fuck the sense. She started this whole shit. Everybody, Jay Wilson done lost his job. So many. Hold up, y'all. I'm gonna have to go out and come back in. Okay, because I do hear echo. Let me get down.
She's pretty good, but if you want to go out, that's fine. I ain't have no problem. Ain't nobody in the chat.
Okay, all right. I hear.
But if you Oh, okay. Well, we don't.
Okay. I'm gonna. Okay. I'm gonna drop off and I'll come back in.
This is her hustle. She didn't understand the question, Jessica, or anybody. I don't think she really understood what you was asking her, but I was trying to explain that's what people been saying, that she paid for a trip first instead of paying her rent or something. She's supposed to be evicted, and Shelly's putting all that stuff up. Like I said, I'm just reporting y'all. I ain't got a dog in the fight. That's how you said it had been a red party like they did on Good Times. So y'all are duo now, the Quani and W show. What do you mean, Quani? They saying that y'all a duo. I guess they first had a bone to pick with Brooke.
No, we don't know. duo.
But did I hear you? Was I correct? Then she said she was waiting on 15 grand.
Yes.
Oh. And okay.
She been waiting on her son to go to the NFL too.
To make sure I wasn't, getting mistaken. Hey, Pretty Chocolate, hit the thumbs up, everybody. Yeah, thank you very much. Anybody want to donate to those girls' Cash App in advance for her birthday? Oh, let me look and see. Thank you for the Cash App. Let me get there now. I'm not gonna say the name if it's somebody I know that don't want me to say the name. I'm not gonna do that. Let me see something. Okay, thank you. I already said the name though, because they wrote it in my chat. I appreciate it. Okay, let's get back. You think she understood? Okay. I don't know if she understood it because I'm trying to explain it. I don't mind her getting her coins. However, I do have a problem with her using this as an excuse to milk the situation to everyone. See, a lot of people feel that way, and a lot of people don't, because they was donating yesterday to help her. And I feel like I don't want to see nobody evicted for real. I really don't. Accepting cash for what? Investigation. I had deleted that earlier because I thought somebody was really in my chat, Lady Nika, really doing they promotion thing without asking me. So this is a joke name? Investigation. What is this? Because I remember I had moved the comment earlier because I was saying if I want to say something like that, I'll do it at the end of my thing. So what is this though, for real? Because I'll move it again. I'm good. Oh, that's the name. I see now. I just now seeing accepting cash. Oh, wow. See, I got to stop reading so fast. My sound? Okay, is that better? Because I'm moving around. I got feedback when Quani's talks. Okay, well, must be Quani's feedback that's making me, because I've been cool all morning. Quani, say something. I'm going to mute myself.
Hello. Good morning. Good morning.
Okay, I'm going to put myself out and come back because they're saying they hear feedback from me. Do you, Quani?
I don't hear feedback now. No, not anymore.
Well, maybe it was at first. Oh, okay. Maybe when I was moving around a little bit. Okay. Look around in my apartment and make sure I didn't have cleaning or cooking to do. Well, anything else we got to talk about, Quani? I was just
no, ma'am. That's it.
About that meeting. Because if ain't nobody else got nothing to talk about, I'm kind of through with it too. I don't want to drag it on.
Yeah, but that's it. I just want to come up and answer your questions. That's it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I appreciate you coming up because I want to tell y'all can look over there on Quani's community wall or mine if y'all want to see that whole thing, the whole video. But Debbie was having a private thing, so she assumed it was private. I don't know who this person is. The only other video there. If Vic Reed, if y'all want to hear it, I'll play it, but that's a back in the day. You know how back in the day, some of us was dragging each other. So that's one of his dragging videos. I see now, y'all, I caught on late. I'll be looking at the chat fast, real fast, and I thought it was somebody with that name for real, way earlier in the chat, y'all, way earlier in the chat. I really did.
All right, enjoy your day.
You too, Quani. Thanks for coming up. Enjoy the rest of your morning, too. What time is it here?
Thank you.
I did say thank you. Thank you for coming up, babe. I really appreciate you coming up. I see Lady Nika just now seeing that name for real. Earlier in the chat, I really thought it was somebody else saying I did. So that's why I be trying to keep my butt off this chat. But I got to get the chat sometime to speak. Come on now. Yeah, I am. I got ODS. I get stay out of the chat. Bestie, I didn't know. I really didn't. That bestie being funny. I didn't know, Miss J. I'm telling you, just caught on. I be looking fast. I be trying my best not to stay in the chat because I get thrown off real quick. Real quick, as I just did with that, as you guys can see. You know what I'm saying? Since it's that easy, I have an event coming up. Fire hydrant deposit, no refunds. Tents will be provided, but bring your own firewood and hunt for your own food. No toilet paper provided. Okay, thank you for the super chat. Okay, I caught on to it at the last minute, right when I'm getting ready to get off. I caught on to it. Anybody else got anything? I covered them. I talked about Sean Bradley. He wants to do commentary with Sir King. Want to have a contest talking about sex or whatever. Sir King never had a threesome, and he want to know what is his ideal threesome. If he did have a threesome, Sir King, will you ever marry? Now, this is not me. This is Sean Bradley. Want to know what is your fantasy idea of a threesome? Are you afraid to talk about sex? And so forth and so forth. And then this situation we just talked about. And I'm not going into the Shelly stuff. Y'all already know she got this stuff up, which you don't make. I don't get why somebody got to go that far with somebody, but that's her MO, and I don't care. That's her. That's her. And basically, that's it, you guys. It's almost noon. Yes, it's been going on that long. Yeah, it's 8:48 here. I just happened to come on early. Normally, I would be coming on at 8 o'clock my time. I would normally, yeah. But I've been up so early. I was rolling the streets. I caught a little bit of Deanna, but I'm still kind of perplexed on what that was about. I don't know if it was about Heidi. I gotta go rewatch that. I gotta go watch that. She said she haven't taken her liquor. Laugh loud, this is a whole mess. Y'all keep being great. Okay. Anybody coming on next that I normally watch while I'm making my BREAKFST breakfast? Well, Kwani was singing some song over there. That one song came in my mind. But Brooke, you know, that was their words, not mine. Okay. But you were here as usual to protect yourself. I'm just listening to y'all, and I just gonna let y'all keep going until y'all get tired. I don't know who got tired first, but somebody did. Okay. I don't even think I'm gonna play my music. I'm just going through the chat now to see if I missed anything. Have a great so boy, I don't understand. Stacey, go on, bless Walt, and listen to the video. Sir King don't even like saying he don't. He act like you remember Cole's World when something else came up months ago, and he didn't want to. He got mad about that word pussy over there, and I came on singing my song. What's up, pussycat? Oh, he didn't like that. Yeah, she's still around. The last time I saw Spam, she was over there going off on B Love's family. You know, they're always talking about B Love's sister, the one that's really jealous of her. Adrian, you know, that was her content. And it's at Tasty Talks, that's her whole content too. Just like you got Vic whole content is GX. You know, some people just, be obsessed about one certain person. That's what that was. But listen, beef sector, I've really been enjoying my beef sector because it looked like you guys have started to come making beef just a little bit. Yeah, so y'all can start dropping the diamonds at this point if y'all want to. I don't know, W, but I'll be in the street while I'm making my breakfast. I'll be surfing to see one because I already know Lady Nika said earlier she wasn't going. I don't know, maybe Miss Pizarro. Or she might wait till this evening. Y'all can start dropping the diamonds. I know it's kind of quiet because I'm not playing the music on the way out. I'm trying to read everybody's comment. But thank you for the diamonds. Thank you for the cash app. Y'all, like I said, I'm not gonna have a virtual birthday party. I never do on here, but I'll probably still be on and do it live. I just, last 3 years since I've been coming on there. I thank you, ODS. I don't really be doing that. So I just feel like if somebody, feel like they want to do that, that's fine. Okay, I'm about to go to sleep now. Yeah, at some point today, I'm gonna get up, though. I gotta run to make for real. So I'm probably, I gotta go to the store. W's going live, you guys. So go over there to W Milton too. You like my music? Yeah, I love me some jazz. I always did like jazz and blues. And right now I'm kind of stretching it out. So now I know who's going live. My birthday is August the 20th. That's this coming Saturday. So I was thinking about also treating myself to the haircut I keep talking about. I don't know yet, but I just know my family always planning something. It's mostly for the kids, because the younger kids think they really supposed to see a cake, you know, and stuff like that. And so I go ahead and do it mostly for that generation for sure. But then I also got the ones that's in the generation with me. Like I told y'all about, I have a niece, you know, that I grew up with. She's 62 years old. And if my nephew was still living, he would be 63. I mostly grew up with my older sister and her children. Yeah, I am. I'm going to do that. So, and that's the way and that's just the way it is. So, yeah. So they was talking, and when I was at my niece's baby shower this past Sunday, they want to do August birthday party because one of my niece and nephew, they are twins. And your people, oh, I sure will do that for him. I will do that, coach. So their birthday was August the 3rd. One of the nieces, well, one of my niece's daughter, great niece, was August the 12th. And then there was an August 15th. I'm August 20th. And then I got a sister that's August 29th, but she's on that Virgo situation. But all the rest of us are Leos. Oh, but it actually started July, because I had a niece that was July 24th when you first started the Leo stuff. So Sunday, it was talk of doing a party for all of us that was close together. So I already know that one's coming up the show. But yeah, I think I will pamper myself. That's what I normally do. But with that said, y'all, we did not see his W on yet. We're going to go on over there to W's. But if y'all are interested in watching what I was saying about Sean Bradley, it was funny. I did watch him. Like I said, I watch the ops sometime. It was funny the way he was talking to Sir King, you know, because he says Sir King, you know, in other words, Sir King is kind of strange. So with that said, I guess I got to get ready to say thank you, Randy Crafton, but thank you everybody for diamonds. Looking at the chat and swap, you're being bad. So with that said, I got to say toodaloo. Toodaloo.